We are live. Last night, we simply were in a dreaded war. Last night, we were waiting for the reinforcements to come in, and the reinforcements have finally come. We smashed the land, and we have taken back the land that is rightfully ours. Let's go, bulls. Spam those bulls in the chat right now, for we have lost the battle yesterday, but we have won the war. What's going on, everyone? Let me get my normal helmet back on. But what a nice comeback from yesterday. Yesterday, you know, we were trying on stream yesterday. We stayed on extra late to see if Bitcoin could break out of our 1 hour 20 EMA, and we have finally did that to the upside today with a massive BGD, as we call it here, the big green Dido, up to the upside as we smashed through that 20 EMA just earlier today. This is where we were yesterday, losing that battle. We have now officially won the war. Let's freaking go. All right, so Bitcoin, nice move today. Nice move with some awesome volume coming out, right? Look at this volume that came in here. Very, very nice volume. Now, what was the total percentage of the move? Let's go up here. We have about 6% move to the upside here. What an awesome breakout. Now, we know, right, just to zoom out a little bit, we know we're in some sort of falling wedge, right? Where our breakout target is the top touch of the wedge, which comes right up here at about 42,500. So we'll see if we come eventually, right? It doesn't mean we're going to go up in a straight line. Just like we were talking yesterday, we're going to have a lot of rants today. Rant alert. Just like we were talking yesterday, guys, how things don't go up in a straight line. Okay, so just like how we saw a pullback yesterday, don't expect us, just because maybe if we get a little bit of a dip here the rest of the night, don't expect us to just go straight up to 42,500. As much as I would love that, that's not how the market works, okay? We don't go up in a straight line, just like we didn't go up in a straight line here, right? We had a pullback, and now we're hopefully making that next nice leg to the upside. Obviously, we have a lot of work to do, but we're going to go over what we need to do here, obviously, in the stream here. And take actually a lot of look at, obviously, a lot of Ethereum charts today, and also a lot of long-term charts to see where we stack on the weekly and the monthly charts that we normally look at, okay? But, yeah, so awesome breakout, right? Breakout target's 42,500. We'll see if this eventually hits our target, but we know our falling wedges lately have been liking to hit those targets. Now, right now, we're struggling with a particular area. We shall not look at SHIB.
Nope.
Jacob, but I know you are kidding. And BTT tomorrow is BTT Thursday. There we go, my man. There we go. All right, Bitcoin's getting a little bit dip right now, but that, don't worry about, guys. I mean, we just remember what we just did. We just went from almost $2,000 move in less than a day. So just like we talked about right here, don't expect us to go straight up even if we dip, right? I don't want to see we're going to zero when we dump like 300 bucks right now, okay? Real quickly, why are we getting resistance here at about 40,000? Well, if we look at our daily chart real quick, you can see that our 100-day moving average is currently at about 39,613. So I want to see us get a daily close above 39,600, which is our 100-day moving average, right? If we close below that, looking a little dicey. Right now we're below at 39,546. I want to close back above it. Doesn't mean we have to, but necessarily I would like to do that. Now, what are we looking at here? Where did Bitcoin come back to? If we see our move here from, if we go up, we actually came back down and bounced off our 0.618 Fibonacci, which was perfect. It's just that 100-day moving average. Is it going to be an annoyance like it was back here where we came up to it once, twice, 3 times there? Is it going to be an annoyance? Mina? Yeah, I can look at Mina, Scott. Absolutely, man. Thanks for the super chat, dude. All right, but yeah, we'll watch this closely on the daily. This is why I'm thinking today is such an important daily close, because we know what happened last time. We got a close above it. We got a massive green Dito all the way up to our downward sloping resistance line on our daily. And that's the level that we really got to break, man. It's this downwards resistance level on the daily. Let me adjust it, fix it a little better there. Which comes back right back down here. It's right. If we went straight up today, probably not going to happen, right? It's right about 42,000 actually right now as we speak. So we'll watch what happens there. Very, very important close. Can we close back above that in the immediate short-term time frame? 4 hour looks fine, right? It looks fine. What I'm watching on the 4 hour is this one particular thing. If we could continue up here, are we going to get rejected from our previous support, which was up here? Are we going to come up here and get rejected from our previous rising wedge resistance, right? Is that going to be a resistance level for us? Hold on. Let me get a sip of water here. There we go. I think my voice is still a little dead from yesterday, guys. All our Viking battles. So that's what we're watching here. Excuse me. Jeez. For Bitcoin, right? On the 4 hour time frame. We're at 39,640. So we're actually back above the 100-day moving average as we speak right now. It's going to be another fight, right? We might have to put the Viking helmet back on once again to do that. All right. Jabba got wrecked. Jabba did get wrecked. Jabba did get wrecked. You know what I mean? All right. Let's go look at our some of our longer term time frame charts here real quick, guys. So real quick, Bitcoin on the weekly time frame. What did we talk about yesterday? Are we going to get that close back above these weekly candle highs from back here, back in June 7th and June 14th? And it looks like we are right back above it. What did we talk about? It doesn't matter if we wick below it. It's all about the close, right? And we're actually getting that close below it right freaking now. All right. Take your helmet off while drinking. My voice is like a little bit gone from yesterday's stream from getting hyped with the Viking helmet on. That's why I can't stream that long, because my voice gets destroyed. But anyways, yeah, we're right back above that on the weekly time frame. So if we can close this week above this previous high, that's perfect. And yesterday everyone was, we're below that friggin' high. It's the end of the friggin' world. We're going to freaking zero. Well, you can see how much things can change in one day. And like I always say, the trend is your friend until the end. And even yesterday, when we had a couple days in a row of red, I'm still telling you guys that the trend is still up. And for some reason, everyone in the chat was super freaking bearish yesterday. And even the day before yesterday, everyone was turning super freaking bearish after we had like a 5% dip from the highs. It's like, always remember that the trend is your friend. Now, if you look at the longer term time frames, yeah, that you might be saying, oh, your general trend is still down. What I was talking about was more so the daily chart, right? We literally just had 10 green daily candles in a row. We have 3, and everyone's bearish and forgets the previous 10 days that happened before that, right? Things can change very, very quickly in crypto, as we just saw. We were in a falling damn wedge, which is usually a bullish pattern, and we broke up just like what we would expecting to do. Algo said, "What are we drinking on there?" We got a little alcoholic beverage in the coffee cup today. We got a little alcoholic beverage. It's time to party a little bit because the portfolio is looking pretty good today. But yeah, awesome stuff on the weekly if we close it back above that. Now we know the big thing on the weekly time frame too is, can we get it back above our 20 SMA, right now that's at 43,626. So that's slowly but surely dropping here, right? It's just last week it was at like 44,000 something. Now it's 43.6. So that's dropping very, very fast too as the weeks go on here. And what I will note is what we always note, our stock RSI is ready and primed to get that second run. Our MACD, ready and primed to get that second run here. Ready to flip back bullish as we speak right now, actually. So really awesome stuff here on the weekly time frame. I'm excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it. Let's go.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
Strap up. We're going to the freaking moon. Oh, man. Sometimes I think I'm a little bit too much of a moon boy, but that's okay. I am a moon boy of Bitcoin long term. I understand short term. You gotta stay realistic, but I will always be a moon boy long term. Real quick, I don't know where my trend lines went, but I wanted to show you guys something real on the weekly. I actually saw this somewhere. I did not come up with this, so keep that in mind here. But what I wanted to show you guys is if you actually connect on the log chart your two previous highs, so your all-time high back in 2013, 2014, your all-time high in 2017, and then where we just bounced from. Look at this, and it's not just this. We're actually going to go over the previous two highs and look at 2017 as well. And the biggest dip that we had in 2017 actually bounced off that level too. But look at this. You connect the highs from 2013 to 2018, or 2017 to this previous market right now, right? You can see we wicked below it 3 times, but we held it every single time on a weekly close. And this could be the catapult to bring us up higher. Now you might be saying, Jordan, that's just a freaking coincidence. That doesn't really mean anything. Well, let's actually look back further. Let's actually go look at our previous markets here and see if we have something similar that happened in 2013 or 2017, right? So when I saw this, I was like, there's no way this is legit. There's no way this can be actually legit. Hold on, it might take me a second to actually get zoomed in here. There we go. Let's try this. Let's see if this plays out. Let's take here to our 2014 highs. And real quick, I'm going to zoom out so I can get a better view of this. This was friggin' hard for me earlier, so bear with me for a second here. All right, let's extrapolate this. See here, there we go. Let me zoom in a little bit. You guys can see it. I was really struggling with this earlier, so bear with me for a second. Bear with me for just a second. There we go. Yeah. All right. So from the 2011 highs, you can't really see it there, but that's the 2011 high. From the 2013 high, you can see in 2017, in 2017's biggest drop, right, in September, look exactly where we bounced from. Now, this time we had the wick on the bottoms, okay, which was very, very interesting, okay, but we ended up bouncing and going up, you know, another approximate 600% to the upside after that, right? Could just be a coincidence. I don't know. Is it happening twice exactly coincidence? I don't know if that's actually a coincidence. What's also interesting too, just a quick note on this, is if we actually extend this out, it was actually the perfect bear market bottom, literally the perfect bear market bottom in 2018 as well. I thought that was super interesting. Like, there's no way that's like an absolute coincidence, which a pretty awesome trend line. So if we were to do like kind of the same thing as that, let's just do it for a quick example. A lot of people like, all right, Jordan, like, where could the, you know, next bear market bottom be if we do end up going higher, right? Well, if we were to do it like the last market, and it was something like this, you know, technically we would probably hold this trend line, right? So if the bear market happens some point next year, you know, just based off this, you'd probably be looking at somewhere like 40,000, 35 to 40,000 as far as the bear market bottom. This is on the monthly chart, by the way. So very, very interesting. Very, very interesting thing. I didn't come up with this, by the way. I saw this somewhere, I think on Twitter or something like that. But thought it was cool. We're gonna go to ETH in just a sec, guys. One more thing on the monthly chart here. Obviously, we have our logarithmic curves. We haven't broke our logarithmic curve, or we haven't touched the top of our logarithmic curve. We know on this we've came up and touched it once, twice, and 3 times on the previous 3 bull markets, right? And we haven't done that just yet. So that's one indication to me that the bull market's not over. Also, we haven't broke our 11th month moving average, which you guys know we've looked at before. We have never broken that on a bull market uptrend. Only when we go into a bear market, we have broken that. Even in 2013, on the big dip, we held the 11th month moving average and continued up. And one more thing on the monthly RSI. In the previous two bull markets, we have actually topped out on the monthly RSI twice before going into the bear market. In 2017, we did the exact same thing. This time, we've only topped out technically once. So could just be a coincidence. But, you know, this is also pointing to me, you know, the fact that we still have to come up here, in my opinion, and the fact that we have to touch this twice, in my opinion, and the fact that we haven't broken the 11th month moving average. A bunch of other reasons too. Those are just a couple of the reasons. I don't think that this bull market is quite over yet. All right. So it's a couple of the long-term charts just to look at a few of those today. Let me know if you guys like this this weird line chart where it ends up being the exact bounce of the biggest drops in the previous two bull markets. Let me know in the chat if you like that. Let me know if you thought it was stupid. I thought it was interesting. I don't know if it's something you can bank on, but let me know in the chat what you thought of that. Let's go. You did say that, IR. Bro, I give you props on that. IR yesterday did call that. He literally said 39,500 by next stream. Check the chats. Easy mode. Pump it up. Thank you, IR. Appreciate it, man. But yeah, I thought we were going to bounce too. I thought maybe we would have come a little bit lower down to like 36,400 just to kind of, is kind of what the charts are telling me. But I thought we were going to break up from this wedge. I was pretty confident we were going to break up from this wedge. Even last night when we kept testing that 21 hour EMA, we kept smacking their heads against it. I was pretty confident we were eventually going to break it, and we did. Now let's see if we hit that next target, 42,500. Not the next target, but that's the target of the falling wedge. Sorry, not the rising wedge. You guys know what I mean, though. All right, Bitcoin's trying to make its way back up here, 39,758. Let's go check on ETH, though. Look at ETH, boys. Ethereum has won the battle. Now, Ethereum's got some work to do, but what a freaking move for Ethereum. Okay, we're going to take a look at my fractal in just a second, but let me move my fractal here. Let me also reset my camera because I'm a little blurry because I think it's just so hot in the crypto community right now that my camera's fogging up. It's just so freaking hot in this chat right now. We got a lot of hotties in it. But no, Ethereum, awesome move today. Obviously, we know tomorrow is a big day for Ethereum. It might actually be tonight. I don't know when that last block is going off, but really nice day for Ethereum. What did we do in a nutshell? Well, our W reversal pattern has played out perfectly, right? We broke that. We came back down and actually tested it yesterday. And then we're off to the races, obviously, today. The daily chart looks absolutely incredible. We're going to take a look at the weekly chart in a second. The weekly chart looks absolutely, I can't say the word here, but looks absolutely incredible. And we're going to take a look at that in just a second. Now, you guys know the level I want to break here for Ethereum on the daily. What is that level, you may ask? Well, it's our previous support coming up, right? This freaking red line coming up here. I want to break this as, I want to break it, right? You can see here, once we dip below it, we came back up and we confirmed it as resistance. So you can see we're coming up to it right now. Now, can we get back above that trend line? Can we get back above it and confirm it as support? That's the big thing for me at the current moment for Ethereum. And I think that's what might hold us back here temporarily. Now, like we just looked at our fractal, right? We looked at my fractal. What do we do on the fractal? Which I think is very, very interesting. It actually would line up perfectly with this freaking trend line. You can see here, we came up and tested it once. We tested it twice. We tested it 3 times. And then the 4th time, we actually broke it to the upside. So will this play out again, or is ETH just absolutely bullish right now? It does not give a crap about this freaking fractal. It does not give a crap about this trend line. And will it just break this to the upside and just say, absolutely,
nope. Nope.
Tomorrow's going to be an interesting day. It's going to be one of 2 things, because I'm hearing a lot of people say it's buy the rumor, sell the news with this EIP. With the hard fork coming up. I'm hearing mixed signals, right? I'm hearing a lot of buy the rumor, sell the news. But if everyone's saying buy the rumor, sell the news, will it be buy the rumor, sell the news? I think we're getting to buy the rumor right now, but will the sell the news part come? And that's the part that's interesting. I don't know if that's going to happen. I'm actually going to do another poll here real quick. So let me check my poll results here. We had pre-stream poll. Will Bitcoin close above the 100-day SMA? We have 78% of people saying yes, 22% of people saying no. So people are very bullish on this close, and for good reason. It looks like Bitcoin's bouncing right now, 39,800 right now. So we're trying to hold that moving average on the close here. Hey guys, my voice is back. I should do a pump song just for that. Let's freaking go. Man, that's some good stuff right there. That's some good stuff. It's a celebration. It's a celebration tonight. It's not really a celebration of anything. We haven't really done anything yet, but I felt like celebrating tonight. I don't know why. Maybe it's because ETH popped off today. But yeah, that's the level that we were watching, guys. We break this level. 2,900's the level. If we can break 2,900 for Ethereum, you can see we pretty much have no resistance after that, all the way up until our previous highs. We pretty much went straight up here and straight down. So you could, if we break 2,900, we could see a massive move to the upside, just like we did last time. Was Java able to get that return done? Oof. You guys will hear from Java in a second. Java had a rough day. Java had a very, very rough day. Okay? A very, very rough day. So you're going to hear from Java. He's going to give you his rant, right?
Rant alert.
It is coming very, very shortly here. But yeah, I mean, ETH looks like it's going again, 27.31, as Ethereum doesn't seem like it really wants to stop here. Do I have my RSI up? That's the question. Let me pull out the daily RSI. Let's check out where that thing is. Relative strength index. Yeah, we're getting a little toppy on the daily RSI, but does ETH care about being overbought on the daily RSI? No, because it is the best wife that I've ever had. All right? I haven't been very good to her lately, but I've been treating her very well the last 2 weeks or so, and it shows on the charts. Okay, and I will continue treating her well for the goodment of this community. I will continue to every day for the goodness of you guys. All right, I will be faithful to her. So yeah, 2,900 guys. We're going all the way back up. It could be a quick move back into the 4,000s, pretty damn quickly. Just watch out for this daily RSI. We're a little bit overbought, so I wouldn't be surprised if we did get a rejection here, like we saw in the fractal, come back down and then go up for it again. Maybe over the course of the next couple of days, right? Don't be surprised if we get a pullback. But I want you guys, hold on.
Rant alert.
I want you guys to remember, if Ethereum does get a pullback tomorrow, okay, I want you guys to remember where we are in the trend. Just like Bitcoin had a pullback the last couple of days, guys, the sentiment can switch real quick. Okay, so if Ethereum has a move tomorrow, I do not want to come back into the chat tomorrow and see, oh, Ethereum's going to zero. It was a fake out for Ethereum. Ethereum's going to zero. If I see that type of stuff tomorrow in the chat after one red day, I'm going to be very, very upset. I'm going to be very, very upset with you guys, because what we've learned is one day, a couple days does not change the general trend of these coins, guys. So Make sure if we have a red day tomorrow, which I think is very, very possible because of the potential buy the rumor, sell the news event, which definitely could be happening tomorrow. Make sure you have that on your minds. This is not going to go up in a straight line like a friggin' tsunami. Make sure you guys do not start getting bearish after one freaking day. Please, please, please. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I have to say on that one.
Rant alert.
All right. He's bringing Streamlabs. Anyways, let's look at the weekly chart for Ethereum real quick, guys, while we wait for, looks like Bitcoin's going up to test the highs again. I think Bitcoin's not done tonight. Even though the hourly is a little bit overbought, it still's got some room. I don't think it's done. I got that little thing on my feelings here, especially if we can close the day above the 100-day. Okay, that is definitely it. All right, so Ethereum, what is going on here? ETH going to zero. Here we go in the chat. All right, look at the weekly chart for Ethereum, bro. You guys might be saying, Jordan, why does this look so bullish to you? All I got to draw is one line why this looks so bullish to me. Okay, if Ethereum can close above this previous week's high right here, bro, you got no resistance on the weekly until all the way up here close to 4,000, right? About 3,950. You got nothing in between there on the weekly time frame. So if Ethereum can close above about 2,705, which might be kind of tough, right? We've had a big move up here. This looks extremely, extremely bullish for Ethereum. Now, we haven't quite seen this yet for Bitcoin, right? We haven't broke our local highs, but this looks great for Ethereum and could be some sort of weekly W pattern that could get us all the way back up here to 4,000. So we got to watch this weekly close very, 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 very closely. And this could be extremely good for ETH. Extremely good for ETH. Make sure you guys are paying attention to Ethereum this week and its weekly candle, because this could be really, really nice. And I do want to note, another reason why I do not think this bull market is over, and this is just my opinion, okay? This is just my opinion. We dropped below. So I have the 20 SMA and the 20 EMA here, right? And I have these two levels in particular here for a reason for Ethereum, because they're a very, very good indicator on whether you're going into a bear market or to a bull market. I'm going to show you guys exactly why. So it doesn't matter if you dip below them. But what I will say is when you go back up and retest these moving averages, you don't want to get rejected. Whenever you get rejected, that's when you go into a bear market. You can see here we dipped below it. We got back above it on a weekly close. That's extremely bullish. Let's go look at our last bear markets for Ethereum. Well, the last, what we have here for Ethereum. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. Tell Wendy how her Mana's doing, bro. We'll look at Mana. Why won't we look at Mana? Johnny, who's Wendy? Is that your wife? Is that your wife? But anyways, let's go look at Ethereum. Actually, let's look at 2019 for a quick example. So in 2019, we were holding these as support right here when we got back above it and our quick little dead cat bounce in 2019. What did we do? We broke it, came back up, and couldn't get back above those. And you can see it was our resistance all the way down until we get back above it again. Okay, that's just one example. Let's go look at 2018. Okay, when we went into our bear market. Let's take a look what happened here. Obviously, this was our bull market support on the way up. We dipped below it, came back up, got rejected, could not get back over it. We know we just talked about how we got back over it in this time frame. We got rejected from it, and what was the price action after we got rejected? We got rejected and went into a bear market. Not what we did this time. Okay? And I know I'm doing this, but this is very important. Okay? What did we do down here? And this is the part I wanted to talk to you about, because this is the part of the cycle that I think we're in. Now, I don't think we have this much upside left. I think we're probably somewhere in the middle here, but look what we did down here. And this is where I think that we're going to do something similar. This time, you might have thought if we dipped below it and got rejected, we might have went into a bear market. But what did we do? What did we do this time down here in 2016? We dipped below it and pumped right back above it. And you can see what happened after we got back above these moving averages. We absolutely went off. And then we came back down, held it as support, went off again. Okay? So this is why us getting back above the 20 and the 20 SMA and the 20 EMA is so freaking important, because that's what we did in 2016. And that's what we did not do in the two previous mini bear market and the full bear market. Okay? So I just wanted to state that. Very, very bullish. Very, very bullish. ETH right now is at 2743. Let's go. We just tested that resistance line again. We almost did. We're at 2740. We're going back up to test it right friggin' now. Let's friggin' go, everyone. And Bitcoin also is at 39,875. We're going back up to test 40K right friggin' now. Tonight is not over. We are going to retest some of these levels, and I think that we're going to. If Bitcoin is your guys' wife, you guys are gonna have a good night. Let's freaking go. Bear. Let's freaking go, says Bear. Missif said, come on, let's go. Sarush said, hodl. Blah, blah, blah. Jordan, my man, speak it, brother. What's up, Skylane? We are preaching today. How do you guys like the long-term charts? You guys like the long-term charts in the chart? Tell me, okay? Hold on. Tell me in the chat. I'm picking up the mic right now. Tell me in the chat if you guys like those long-term charts for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Let me know if that, guys, it maybe gave you some enlightening on what could be coming here. I especially like the moving average one with Ethereum. I think that's very, very telling that this run is not over yet. Okay? I think that this run is not over yet. And I bet a lot of people in this chat agree with me on that one. Okay? XRP chart. Yeah, we'll go over that in just a second, man. I'll get to the super chats in just a second. Bitcoin and ETH are once again making highs on the day. 27.47 right now for Ethereum. Let's get hype in the chat. Let's friggin' go. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys press that subscribe button. We're here every single day from 7 to 10 Eastern Standard Time, and sometimes longer like last night if Bitcoin's pumping. Let's friggin' go. Tonight's going to be a fun stream. I got some drinks here. I'm ready to friggin' go. It's going to be a freaking fun stream. I got a feeling in my bones. I really think that we're going to absolutely smack 40K for Bitcoin. And I think ETH going into tomorrow could break this red resistance line. I think it can. It's got some room. It doesn't got much room, but it's got some. It's got a little bit. Everyone say it's got to cool off in the chat. We know what happens when we say Bitcoin has to cool off. Bitcoin goes,
Nope. 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 Nope.
I don't need to cool off. I'm going to blast off to the upside. I don't care what y'all think. It's like a little millennial. It's like, I don't care what y'all think. I'm a millennial. I don't care what y'all think. I guess I should say Gen Z. Shane just became a member. What's going on, Shane? Hope you're doing good, my man. Algo, what's up, man? When's the new Battlefield come out, dude? I want to play that for sure, dude. I want to play. I haven't played Battlefield in so long. 4 weeks out from my BB show, cardio while watching. Let's go, Robert. Bodybuilding show. That's my guy, dude. Get it. Get the work in there, man. Make sure you keep putting the work in the gym, man. In my opinion, everyone should be in the gym. It gives you good self-confidence. Obviously makes you healthy. That's just my opinion, though. I love it, Mike. Thank you, man. Thanks for the good vibes in here. Good vibes in here tonight. I love it. I love it. It's all about them good vibes. And days like this, dude. All right, let's check ETH again. 27.37 for ETH. Real quick, while we wait for Bitcoin. Let's look at the ETH Bitcoin ratio. Bro, for all you ETH lovers out there, I don't know if this is good for the Bitcoin lovers, but for all you ETH lovers out there.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Bro, there's no other way you can draw this resistance line. ETH is about to go on a freaking tear. And it don't think about this short term. Even if Bitcoin pulls back tomorrow, which is certainly a possibility like we talked about. Right? And I want to state this right now, so everyone doesn't come back to the stream and say, oh, Jordan, you were a moon boy yesterday. Ethereum has a high probability. I repeat, Ethereum has a high probability of pulling back tomorrow, especially after its moonshot today. Okay? So I want to make that clear right now before everyone comes back into this stream and say, Jordan, you're a moon boy, which I don't really care if they do anyway. But I'm just saying it right now to help everyone out too. Be careful tomorrow if you're looking to invest into Ethereum. Don't take this for financial advice or anything, but at the same time, Ethereum went up almost 10% today, has a huge event coming tomorrow. Could, like I said, could be a sell-off event. That's what we see a lot of the time. So just be careful if you're formally going to ETH tomorrow. Don't expect it to go to the moon, in a straight line. It has its red days, okay? It has its red days. And I hope the longer people are in crypto, they realize that the day-to-day does not matter, man. It does not matter. You can even argue the week-to-week does not matter. Hell, you can even argue the month-to-month does not matter. Month-to-month, little bit better. I would say the year-to-year is what really matters, but that defeats my point. That defeats my point. Anyways, ETH Bitcoin ratio, guys, has poked its head above the bull flag. Okay, so now there's no other way you can draw this. And this has a measure move breakout from the top of its flagpole to the bottom of its flagpole, extrapolated at our breakout point, literally puts this on the ratio of Bitcoin versus Ethereum, literally puts that all the way at its local highs from January 30th, 2018. What was that? Well, that was around the time where people were saying the flippening could be happening. Ethereum could be flipping Bitcoin. It also happened back here in the middle of 2017 as well. But a lot of people talk about the flippening. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. I'm under the belief that it's possible that it could happen at some point. But this is extremely bullish if you're an Ethereum holder. Just putting that out there. All right. So awesome stuff there. Awesome freaking stuff. If you're an Ethereum holder, that is freaking awesome. Streamlabs is in here. Jake said, Jordan, say draw. Draw. The draw. What do I have, a Boston accent when I do that? Do I have a friggin' Boston accent? All right, guys, spam that like button too. Spam that like button. Quick like if you do like the stream. If you don't, I apologize. I try my best. But you can't make anyone happy. What I've learned in this life is you can't make everyone happy. So do what makes you happy. And if it makes other people happy too, cool. If it doesn't make some people happy, well, it is what it is. All right. Let's look at some alts while we wait. Guys, I think, we're kind of we're chilling right now for Bitcoin, but we know when Bitcoin's chilling, you look away for 2 seconds, that's when it starts moving. So I think it's better we look away. Let's go look at Cardano. So Cardano had a pretty good day to do, guys. Not the same type of day that we saw from Ethereum and even Bitcoin for that matter, but still a good day, right? We're still bouncing off that 20-day exponential moving average, slowly but surely, right? We keep wicking back down to it, but bouncing on it very, very nicely. And you can see here, I'm under the assumption here that the next target, eventually you're going to come up to about 146. That's your previous local high on a daily. I think it just makes sense for us to go up and test that level. Because we're in between there. There's some resistance. It's really not much. I think that just really makes the most sense there. EMA ribbon, we're back up. We're above that too. I mean, you just have a bunch of support below you, so I don't see you dipping here unless Bitcoin just really just decides to go back down. But the daily chart, I mean, just from a simplistic point of view, just looks extremely good for Cardano. Real quick on the weekly, what I will state about the weekly too, we know we're talking about Ethereum on the weekly, but also Cardano on the weekly, we're back above the 20 exponential moving average, which was our support on the way up. It was our 20, let me pull up our SMA too. It was really our 20 and our 20 SMA and our 20 EMA were our support on the way up. We temporarily went back below it, but just like ETH already smashed through this. Cardano just has to break through the 20 SMA here at about 141. And I think we're easily going to do that. And I think that's another sign that the run's not over, man. I just think it isn't. So we'll watch that very, very slowly. But obviously, Cardano looks pretty good on the daily time frame and the weekly time frame overall. Just really good. Let's look at it's not even worth looking at the 4 hour, man. I mean, we know what Cardano has to do here next. There's not really much else to it. We just got to break 146. It's really what it comes down to right now, fellas. Rip for Cardano. Cardano's my favorite safe word. Facts. Absolute facts. Your tinglies are going off. That's pretty good, man. I like when your tinglies go off. All right, let's go through some of these. So we did Ethereum, Cardano. Let's quickly go over some of our macro charts here. Real quickly. Just while we're on it, let's go look at our total market cap. We haven't looked at this in a few days. We've been kind of focused on some other stuff, but you can see this, guys. Man, this looks beautiful. This tells the whole story. Whew. I love this. Total market cap looks really good. Looks really good. Let me actually fix this resistance line right about there. Awesome, man. Previous highs. You know we had a W pattern on this too. We broke it. Look at this. We came back down to test it. On the back test, we have now bounced and are starting to move back up to the upside. Okay? Awesome freaking stuff. He despises XRP. Guys, I will get to the altcoins, okay? No offense to the XRP people in here, but XRP is not... XRP will be coming shortly, okay? I will get to XRP in just a second, everyone. Everyone just wants XRP. All right, let's see. So we came back down and bounced off this previous high perfectly and are now starting to bounce up to the upside. Absolutely perfect. Now our next resistance is 1.68 trillion. It's going to break, in my opinion. Why is it going to break? Well, we broke out of this big falling wedge. We know that. Our target's all the way up here at 187. And this is the chart where everyone should be focused on. This is what really matters. What really matters is the total market cap and the total 2 market cap. It's the whole crypto market. So when something like this is in a pattern, it's probably the best odds to break out. This is about a 17% move for the whole market cap. I still expect this to happen. It's played out pretty perfectly so far. We were talking about this all the way back in the middle of this friggin' wedge. And now it's played out pretty perfectly. So we'll see if that eventually continues to play out. Total 2 market cap. Man, that is perfect too, man. These setups are awesome. These setups are freaking awesome. You can see here, falling wedge, breakout, back test, previous resistance, flipped into support. You cannot ask for a better setup for the altcoin market cap, man. And you can see here, you're about to get your highest daily close since all the way back here in the middle of June, and really the highest daily close that you've had on this run. So you continue to absolutely crush it here for altcoins. We know our target, same thing, is all the way up here at 146, which I expect to happen here. The 70% move for altcoins. I'm expecting us to continue up there. It's not going to be a straight line, so don't everyone expect it just to go like this. Just because it's done this so far doesn't mean we're just going to go up in a straight line here. Nothing goes up in a straight line. Okay, even though our last market, you know, we went up, but we didn't have it in a straight line, right? We were up, down, down, down. We had red days all the time in here, right? So, like I said, if we have red days, guys, it's not the end of the world. Everyone was panicking yesterday, and I was like, dude, why is everyone panicking? If you look at the total market cap and the total 2 market cap, look at these red days. They were literally nothing, and everyone was panicking. And today we obviously had a really good day. So this looks good. I expect this to continue here. Let's go look at Bitcoin dominance. I have a feeling this fell just because obviously Ethereum had a really good day today. So let's check out the dominance. The Bitcoin dominance chart. Yeah. Yep. Continue to fall. Right. Another wedge, man. These wedges These wedges are breaking out at an extremely high percentage of the way that they're supposed to lately. So we broke this to the downside. I'm expecting a move down to 39%. That's the move of the wedge. And like I said, these wedges have been playing out absolute to a T lately. So we'll see if that plays out too. And also let's check out the DXY to see where we stand with the DXY. A little bit of a bounce there. I'm still not sold on this bounce. Actually, a pretty good day for the DXY, but even though it did, you can see crypto still performed extremely well, even with the dollar not performing well. So we'll see if this is like just a quick upcome here in a back test and a reject. That could definitely be the case, but I'm not sold on this run for the DXY. It could also be some sort of head and shoulders pattern on the DXY if you do get rejected from this general area, right? You can see the clear head and shoulders if you do start to round out here. So definitely potential bearish. Now, obviously, if we get back above here, above this high, you don't want that for crypto. That probably wouldn't be pretty good. But nonetheless, we have a lot of work to do there. And one more thing on the broader market. Let's check out the S&P 500. S&P still just flat, right? We're still just chilling. All I hear is stock market crash. Oh no, the stock market is crashing.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
People have been saying that for years, man. And it hasn't happened. The only time it did is when we had, obviously, a black swan event. Other than that, it doesn't crash, man. You might get little dips here and there, but I mean, even this was like pretty much nothing. This one looks big. This is about a 20% move. We laugh at 20% moves. Like 20% moves for crypto as a laughing stock. That's a crash for the stock market. Okay. So I don't know. Obviously, a crash with the stock market wouldn't be good for crypto. I don't think that's going to happen. People have been calling it for years. So that's obviously spectacle that could happen. Who knows? Who knows? It's not something you can predict. So you can't live life in fear. So you live life in fear that you think a crash is coming. You're always going to be thinking a crash is coming. You know what I mean? 20% dip in the stock market. 20% dip in crypto is like normal. I think it's funny when the stock market dumps 20%. Can you check ETH BTC pair? Yeah. Definitely could be. Definitely could be. 20% is a Tuesday. Facts. Facts. All right, let's yeah, gold is a stable coin. Yeah, gold's been up. Gold, what do we look at? Gold is up like 60% in the last 10 years. And some reason freaking what's his name? Peter Schiff thinks it's a better asset than Bitcoin. It's like, dude, gold is up 60% in the last 10 years, bro. How are you even going to argue that it's a better asset than something that's up hundreds of thousands, if not millions of percentage? I'm not going to look at the exact percentage. All right? That guy, man, that guy does something to me. XRP. Let's see. Patrick said eventually they'll be right. Yes, eventually they will be right, but you can't live life in fear. You can't be living every second of your life off, market's going to crash. Market's going to crash. Market's going to crash. I mean, you can't live like that. And you can if you want, but if it never comes, then you're just kind of chilling. You know what I mean? Jimmy said, can you check ETH Bitcoin pair when you got a second? Yeah, we just did, Jimmy. But real quick for you, Jim. You can see here, man. You can see here you clearly broke out, right? So you had a nice bull flag on the ETH Bitcoin pair. You broke out. Bull flag. Pressure move breakout is 11.4, which is your 2018, where you settled up in 2018 on the close, right there, where everyone was saying Ether was going to flip BTC. So could be extremely good move for ETH. Extremely good move. Well, we talked about that a little bit earlier ago. All right. Let's see. Scare money don't make no money. Scare money don't make no money. Chip is right. Pretty much everything else except BCC. Pretty much. All right, let's go over some altcoins because everyone's dying for altcoins right now. Everyone's dying for altcoins. It's altcoin season. So let's jump into those because that's what everyone wants to go over here. I get it, right? Altcoins are what's popping right now. I guess. I mean, ETH went off. I guess it's ETH and Bitcoin. Pretty much ETH though. All right. Michael said your wife is a precious gift from heaven. Pumping. Yep. Was Java able to get a return done? Let's go visit Java. Java wants to say hi to you guys. Java is really there it said alts below. Java really wants to talk to you guys, right? He's been dying. He wants to vent to you guys. Jar, be easy on Java. Okay, I want to tell all you guys in the chat right now. Please be easy on Java. He had a very, very tough day today. Okay? A very, very tough day. So please be easy on him. Don't make fun of him in the chat. Please, for me. All right? Look at my face. I'm being serious. Please be easy on Java. All right, let's go visit Java. Java, we're coming to visit you. I gotta stop shorting. I have a problem. I just keep shorting. I had to return my shirt today. I was devastated. I had to return my shirt. And I brought it back. I brought it back to TJ Maxx. And the old lady that was up there, she told me to keep it. She told me to keep it. And in that moment, in that exact moment, I should have been happy. I should have looked her in the eyes and said, thank you for letting me keep that shirt. You can see it's right there. The shirt is still there. But in that moment, I fell on the floor and I cried. I cried and I cried and I cried. Because it wasn't about the shirt. It's about the shorts. I keep shorting. I don't care about the shirt, I told her. I just want a long, but I can't because I'm Jabba the Short. I can't talk to you. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I gotta figure this out, guys. I gotta figure this out. I'm sorry. I can't talk to you guys right now. I really can't. Oh man, Jabba. I told you guys, Jabba had a very, very tough day today. He just didn't know. He was very happy he got to keep the shirt, but at the same time, it was almost a resemblance of him losing all his shorts. So he kept the shirt, but he didn't want to. So I mean, thank you guys for listening to him. Thank you guys for letting him you know, vent to you guys. I told you beforehand, don't make fun of him. Don't make fun of him in the chat. But he did it. He did it. Dutchable said, get your stuff together, man. Oh man. That was good. That was good. All right. Let's check out some of these altcoins before people start going, Jordan, start looking at altcoins. We don't want to hear from Jabba. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got don't check SHIB and let's go BTT. Tomorrow is BTT Thursday. Jacob wants to look at BTT. Let's go look at BTT real quick while we wait for Bitcoin to start making some moves. Let's see. BTT. Oh, BTT.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
BTT, what a day and what a breakout for BTT. I keep saying it because I love saying it. We have broken the W pattern neckline. And we actually came back down. Actually, we didn't come back down and test it. We actually broke it there. So boom, 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 boom. And what is our breakout target? It's all the way up here at about 0.46 cents. Boom. Awesome breakout for BTT. And you're seeing this from a lot of different alts. This was just a classic, absolutely classic double bottom pattern. You can see here, 1, 2, for BTT. All right, if I keep seeing everyone, all right, here we go. Here we go. Bob's coming out. Bob's coming out. This guy won't look at XRP. This guy, all this guy cares about was Bitcoin and Ethereum. This guy is such a Bitcoin maxi, even though only 30% of his portfolio is in Bitcoin. This guy is such a Bitcoin maxi. He hates XRP. Why would he look at XRP? Everyone wants to look at XRP. It's not like XRP is an absolute S coin and didn't even break its all-time highs in this last run. Didn't even get close to its all-time highs. Its all-time highs was 3 and it only got to like $1. Why won't this guy look at XRP? This is friggin' ridiculous. Look at XRP. Look at XRP.
Bobby, it's time for dinner.
No, Ma! I'm trolling Jordan about XRP. Put it in the microwave. She's friggin' ridiculous. She always wants me to go to dinner when I'm trolling. This is so stupid. Look at XRP, Jordan. Look at XRP.
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
Friggin' XRP, man. It's the daily close. Right on that note, it's the daily close. Let's go check out Bitcoin. Real quick though, BTT with a nice move. I expect BTT to hit 4.6 cents though on BTT. Let's see. Let's see.
Summer Punch Mountain Dew. Sheesh.
All right, let's see. I had to do it to XRPers, man, because XRPers, they're a different breed. No offense to anyone that likes XRP. I once did like XRP, but holy crap, man. All right, let me go back to the, I got to put our helmet back on for the close. Come on, helmet. Helmet. There we go. All right, let's check out the close for BTC. So BTC, did we break the close? We did. We have closed above the 100-week moving average.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Actually, you know what? Let's go. But no, we did close above our 100-day moving average, which is really freaking awesome. It's now sitting at 39,460, and we are now at 39,650. So that's really, really good in my opinion. I love that we closed above that. That's actually what we wanted to see there for Bitcoin on the close. That's what we were waiting for. Boom, we did it. We accomplished our goal. We have won that battle as well. It's all little battles, which until we win the war. And to me, winning the war is getting back above the 200-day moving average. That's the war. But we won another battle, so that's good. So we're good there. All right, let's go back into some of these altcoins real quick. Actually, we'll check out ETH. ETH still looks good. We actually closed right at our previous high there. Don't be surprised, like I said, guys, on ETH, if we do get a red daily candle. Okay, don't be surprised about that. We had a massive run today of almost 10%. So don't be surprised if we get a big red candle there. Let's see. Jake, very true. Very true. Everyone in the chat, no problem with XRP. I've actually hyped up XRP in the past. I'm just totally kidding, right? So when I make fun of coins in the chat, I'm totally just kidding. I'm totally just kidding. There's no problem with the XRPers. You guys do your thing. I'm just making fun of XRPers. That's it. Let's see. KCS. Oh, let me go back down here. Let me go back down. Not KCS. Yeah, we're not on KCS. What was I here? The heck? Mina. Oh, Mina. Let's check on Mina real quick. Don't worry, we'll get the XRP. Yeah, Mina's going up. Not a lot of data on this thing. But what I will say is, next daily resistance is this big one here, where you got a couple daily closes. 1, 2 daily closes at about 304. That is the next resistance for Mina. The daily RSI is at an 80 though. I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily mean anything, but you might need a slight pullback here. I actually won't be surprised if you come up here, something like this, get rejected and make some type of cup and handle if Bitcoin stays bullish, right? So Mina looks good. Not a lot of data to really go off of. I mean, you can't really use a lot of this stuff to look at stuff. I mean, yeah, you can't really use none of this stuff. So, but overall, I mean, it just looks like a nice bottom out and looks like you're just starting building some momentum. To be honest, does that have more pump today? Today might be tough. I could see it. I could see it. It has some more room to run. Just watch the watch about 265. If it breaks that, I mean, it could have a nice run up still, for sure. Oh, sure. Let's go to the short-term time frame for Bitcoin. We got anything going on here? Not really. Not really any type of patterns really going on there. All coins need lovers, right? Everyone deserves love, even XRP. Even SHIB deserves love, okay? Just like all humans deserve love, all coins deserve love. And if there was no love for a coin, would it even be a coin? No. It would be a piece of paper, simply put. Let's see. Mina, told you, man, above 39,500 by next stream. Good stuff, IR. Let's freaking get it. Michael said your wife is a precious gift from heaven. Pumping.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
We going to the freaking moon. Let's freaking get it. IR said, was Java able to get that return done? I brought him just out for you, IR. You heard from Java. He kept the shirt. He kept the shirt. Johnny said, Johnny, Jordan, tell how Wendy how her mana is doing, bro. Mana is... Let's see how Mana's doing. No love for fiat. Facts. Facts. BTC pumping on 5-minute time frame. It's probably pumping on every time frame under 5 minutes too. Facts, man. Sky said, thanks, Jordan. Your ass took long enough. What's going on, Sky? I'm trying, man. All right, but daily close. We're looking at actually on the hourly time frame for Mana. I'm worried about the hourly, and you don't hear this from me a lot. But why am I so worried about the hourly? You've closed up on the hourly here once, twice, 3 times. You close above 74.2 on the hourly, which it looks like Mana is going up to do right now as we speak. Literally as we speak. ETH is all of a sudden moving back up right now as we speak as well. Mana, I mean, you zoom out. Let's go to the 4-hour real quick. You zoom out. I think naturally, let's go to the daily. Keep going out, but Mana could. I'm thinking Mana could go up and test. It's got a lot, but I think here makes the most sense. About 88.9 cents for Mana on the next move. Mana looks good. I like this as sort of a, it's not really a head and shoulders, but it has that sort of formation there, or inverse head and shoulders. I like it. I think 88.9 is your next target there. You got room to run the daily. That's really matters. 4-hour, plenty of room to run. Hourly, getting a little overshot, but you still can move up. Hourly to me is whatever, especially when Bitcoin's bullish. The hourly for the altcoins really doesn't mean anything, to be honest. Exactly, James. Exactly. But I always like to tell people like, oh, Bitcoin's down 50% from its all-time highs. But yeah, but if you do everything like people tell you to do, which is buy Bitcoin and hold for at least 4 years, let's go back 4 years, right? We're not talking about let's go back 3 years, right? So say you started dollar cost average in 2017 and you were buying in 2018, 2019. You know how well you'd be doing right now? Right? A lot of people just don't want to have that long-term mindset. So, I mean, let those people do what they want to do. You know, I try to let people know that probably the best way to go about it. But a lot of people just are stubborn and don't want to hear that because they want quick gains. They don't want to wait 4 years. And you don't have to wait 4 years. Like, that's the thing. Like, we don't know where we are in the cycle right now. But me saying wait 4 years is me basically talking about right now, if we were going into a bear market right now, in 4 years, technically speaking, right, if the 4-year cycle was to continue, which I don't believe that is going to happen either, but if it was, then we would be going down in the next bear market in 4 years, which you would be up statistically a lot of money. But it is what it is. People are going to keep having a short-term mindset, and those are the people that are going to keep, unfortunately, losing in this market. So it is what it is. Just last year on the dip in March. Exactly. 4 years is far away. Not really, dude. Crypto has spoiled so many people Because if crypto didn't exist, you'd be stuck invested in the stock market, and you'd have to wait 20, 30, 40, 50, sometimes your whole life to get the same amount of gains that you can in crypto in 4 years, right? And a lot of people are just so spoiled with crypto that they just think they can invest, and in 2 months they're going to be on a yacht somewhere, right, with a baddie on Instagram. Like that's not really how it works, man. It's not really how it works. Just put it out there. It just ran $2. It looks like it's going to the back now, top mover. There we go. Bitcoin pumping again. Yep, 39,820. Let's friggin' go. $39,805. Do 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 do. Tell everyone to dump ADA. I need another dip to buy. Evil Quandaris. I will not tell everyone to dump ADA. I do not think that would be a responsible decision of me. Right? I'm a big fan of ADA. Everyone doesn't know ADA is my third biggest holding in my portfolio. So I will not tell everyone to dump evil for your gain, my friend. I still consider you a friend though. And then James, thank you again for the super chat, my man. As always, you're an absolute stud. And then Ricking wanted XRP. Let's look at XRP. I waited to the end just for XRP because everyone's getting salty that I wasn't looking at XRP. But I will do it now. All right, let's see what happened here for XRP. So, originally we broke down from this wedge. We came up and got rejected from it. So we're at 73 cents. Let's zoom out on XRP. Actually, let's find a better XRP chart. Let's find a better XRP chart. Damn. XRP on the weekly looks bullish. Look at how bullish this looks. I'm just trolling the XRPers now, guys. Got XRPers. I hope you know I'm just trolling you right now, all right? Don't take me seriously. I'm having too much fun trolling you guys. Everyone wants to troll me. I'm trolling you XRPers right now. This chart looks bullish. Holy moly. Man. For you to never say baddie. Facts. Where are all the baddies at? I do believe in diminishing returns. Facts. No, but in all honesty, XRP doesn't look that bad. I mean, you look at it from the weekly perspective, it just looks like a bullish back test, right? You're coming back down to test these highs and you're coming back down to test it as support, right? So, is it actually bullish though? I mean, from the weekly chart, it looks fine, right? It's like I said, it's a bullish back test. You're coming back down to test these resistances as support. So, as long as this can bounce here and make a higher high, which is a big ask. I mean, you went all the way up to, you got to get all the way up and break 155 on a weekly close. I'm looking at this from a weekly perspective. The only reason I clown XRP is because its all-time high was 323, and the highest it could get was 192, and even before, when everything else crushed their all-time highs, and XRP was just chilling down here. XRP, actually, I don't mean to keep clowning on XRP, but I am clowning on XRP. Oh man, all right, I'm done. I can't keep clowning XRP like that. But yeah, that's what you're waiting for. I mean, you're waiting for just a move back up there in the longer term time frames. On the daily, I guess, hasn't really been as strong as the other coins the last couple of days. You got a W just like the other coins. You just got to break this resistance, and you could go back up and test about 105 if you do break this resistance. That's kind of the W pattern breakout target, right? So I know, like I said, I know I'm clowning XRP, but at the same time, there's nothing wrong with XRP, okay? It's just, I'd rather have my money in something else that performs better, because statistically speaking, if you had your money parked in XRP, you know, for the last year, 2 years, you'd be significantly worse off than if you had your money in something else. Really anything else. Like XRP, even from like the bear market lows, is only up like 2x from its bear market, some of its bear market lows like down here, which, you know, you just look at like Ethereum, for example. I mean, Ethereum was touching like $100. Ethereum is up 27x, and XRP is up 2x, right? So that's just my point. XRP, I'd rather have my money parked in something that's actually going to make me money, rather than, oh, XRP is going to change the world, and then you look and it's up 2x and everything else is up 20x, 30x. That's just my point with XRP. ETH makes him wear that helmet to dead. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, you guys want the Bank of Canada guide too?
Basically, Bitcoin is clearly a scam. Cryptocurrency is clearly an idiot with no common sense. And scientifically speaking, according to a study at the Bank of Canada, more people who are financially illiterate invest in Bitcoin.
XRP will go to the moon. I've heard XRP will go to the moon for the past 4 years. Oh, man. The XRPers are so funny, because like a lot of the XRPers, they haven't been XRPers for too long. They've probably been XRPers since like right here. What a lot of the XRPers didn't know is I actually loved XRP when it was like down here. I actually like talked about XRP a lot on my channel down here, and you know, so that's what I don't let them to understand. I mean it from a good spot. Like, it's just, I'd rather it's something that moves than something that just crawls up like a snail, personally. But that's just me. Westside said, for you to never say baddie again. Facts. Facts. Please check PlayDAP. It ran $2. Will it try to retest today? Looks like top mover on Coinbase. PlayDAP. If it's on TradingView, man, I don't know if that's going to be on TradingView. Let's see. Oh, this thing's breaking its highs right now. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this thing is breaking its highs. The daily's a little bit overbought. You had an 85 on the RSI, 4 hour. You got a little bearish div, right? So be careful with this. You got some bearish diversions. So be careful, right? I mean, not saying you can't continue up here, but it's a little bit, I wouldn't FOMO into this right now necessarily. Definitely wouldn't FOMO into this. So just be careful with that. But if we look here, we go top to bottom, and you know, technically speaking, if you were to continue up, next target would be like 1657. It's kind of a weird looking thing. It has like no sense. Kind of creeping me out a little bit. But 1649 for your next target. But yeah, I mean, this thing, it could continue up. It's in black screen territory right now, but you do have some bearish div on the 4 hour, so just be careful on the shorter term time frames. ETH 2730 right now. ETH could keep making some moves too, guys. He's sipping a little too much? No, I'm just making fun of the XRPers. The XRPers are pretty funny today. I have to admit, you guys are tier 1 trolls in the chat. I hope you're not being serious in the chat about XRP. Really hope you're not. Please check. We already did PlayDAP, so we're good to go there. We're good to go. All right, Bitcoin's chilling right now, guys. I mean, we're not, like I said, we're not really making any type of like consolidation pattern at all. So, I mean, we're not making any type of consolidation pattern at all. So, we are just literally just chilling like a villain up here, as I would say. Chilling like a freaking villain. My favorite saying right now, by the way. XRP, man. I love this. I love the weekly chart on XRP. I'm really looking for this weekly close above this level, man. Really looking for it. Let's actually check Bitcoin real quick. Let's check our fibs. See what we're looking at on our Fibonacci levels here. Real quick. Let's go top to bottom. Let's see. 0.5. You're not really at a fib level either from this top to bottom. So, yeah. I mean, the golden pocket makes a lot of sense for like a golden pocket area. It's this previous high from up here. I'm gonna move this down. The golden pocket right there. 40,765. That would make an area of a possible retracement, but right now I don't think you're in an area for retracement. Doesn't seem like a huge resistance area. You do have some 4-hour closes back here, but doesn't seem like a huge area to me, honestly. We also have our 54-hour SMA, which has given us a little of a rejection here. You can see it right here. The 54-hour. 1, 2, 3, 4 4-hour candles getting rejected by this 54-hour. So it's kind of being an annoyance right now. Definitely being a little bit of annoyance temporarily. But as we know, Bitcoin likes to just chill and kind of do its own thing. West Side, you're the biggest hater in my chat today. Jeez. Just kidding. I love you, West Side. You're always in here, man. But I'm going to say baddie, and I'm going to say chilling like a villain. Just kidding, West Side. You're in here all the time, man. Senor said, draw the Fibonacci from the start of this run to the top. We can do that. We can do that. We usually do that a lot. I just haven't done it really lately. Let's check our fibs. Bear market low to the bull market top. So not really much there. I guess we're at our 382. 382 fib. Did I draw that right? Hold on, let me go to the log. Sometimes it looks a little better on the log scale here. Chilling like a villain. Yeah, so the 38 looks like the 382 is giving us some annoying resistance on the weekly too. That's at about 41,000. It was our resistance back here too, which is interesting. You can see right here we got a resistance pulled back. Got resistance on it this week, and then we pumped on it in the next week. So, you know, if it was to play out like it did back here, you got resistance on it once, you tested it again on a second week, then the third time you blasted through it based off this previous time, right? Rejection, rejection, break. So we'll see if it plays out like that time where you break it on the third try. Could be interesting. I still like, if we don't break out here, I don't want everyone to get like super moon boyish. But if we don't break out here and we pull back, what I think is an interesting scenario, which we talked about a couple times, a very, very interesting scenario is a sort of an inverse head and shoulders on the weekly time frame, which I don't see a lot of people talking about. You got this left shoulder. You got your big head, your big freaking head. It's like a head from Harry Potter. It's like Hagrid's head. It's like Jabba's head. And then you got and then you round it out here on the right shoulder. You could have like a little inverse head and shoulders on the weekly, even if you pull back. And this would be like the $34,000 range, right? And even if you get rejected here and you pull back to the 618, I still don't think that's like out of the question. Like if for whatever reason we can't break higher, right? We just refuse to. Something happens, right? Something happens, right? You get rejected. I could still see a scenario where you come back down to the 0.618 and 0.65 level and bounce off the golden pocket for the Fibonacci. I could still see that happen. I know it's not what a lot of people want to hear, but that's my scenario if Bitcoin can't. Well, that's my two scenarios if Bitcoin can't break up from here and we do get more of a significant pullback. I could see those two scenarios happening on the weekly, which would be a very, very interesting scenario. Just for kind of S's and giggles, if this does play out, let's just look at a possible scenario. This would actually put you right up, like right about 50,000, right? 51,000. So this is a possible scenario. I'm not going to say that's likely to happen. For me, the most likely thing to happen is, you know, we slowly start to make our way up here. Maybe we don't smash through 42.5, right? I think it might take us a few tries, like 3 or 4 tries. So, is what it is. Kolya said, so you don't know. Kolya, actually, no one really knows what's going to happen. No one knows what's going to happen. Anyone that's telling you they know what's going to happen, I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to say his name. Anyone that's going to tell you that they know what's going to happen, okay, is lying to you. No one has any idea what is going to happen, okay? Not even Ken with his sources down the street. Maybe we'll go ask Ken what his sources are coming up here shortly. Who here wants to have to hear from Ken? I do. But no one knows what's going to happen. We're just looking at the charts, trying to get the best scenarios and having fun while we do it. That's the name of the game on this channel. Because in reality, you could watch all your favorite channels and get all the opinions of all these people. Not one of them really knows what's going to happen. Okay, not one of them. You might think they do, but none of them have the crystal ball. None of them have this thing that I have, which is the crystal ball, which tells me every single thing that's going to happen. Okay, you see the clear ball here. Okay, no one knows. Not even your favorite YouTuber, if it's not me, which I don't think I should be anyone's favorite YouTuber, but nonetheless, none of them know. All right, let's go. Ken knows the deal. All right, let's go visit Ken. We'll visit the whole fam today. All right, let's go visit Ken. He'll tell you about his sources. I'm back. I'm back from my vacation. My vacation was great. I got a lot of sources on my vacation. I hang out with very, very wealthy people. I hang out with very, very wealthy people that know what they're doing and know how to manipulate the market. Why do you think I can tell BitBoy, George, all my sources, even Jordan? How do you think I can tell all these people all my sources? Because I hang out with very, very wealthy people. Now, what I will say is, Bitcoin is consolidating right under the 42.5 resistance level. Okay? The 42. I'm just looking at the sign, bro. I can't. We're consolidating right under the 42.5 resistance level. So, what's the sources telling me? The sources are telling me that we are going to hit that 42.5 level 3 times before we break out. Just look at the Ethereum fractal that Jordan shows you guys. That's how it's going to play out. We're going to smack our head against that resistance level multiple times before Bitcoin breaks out. All right? So don't be surprised if we get a couple pullbacks. Do not be panicking if we get a couple pullbacks. That's what the sources are telling me. That's what the sources are telling me. All right? I'll catch you guys later. If you guys like my Shiba Inus, you guys want some Shiba Inus yourself, I can let you know about the sources to get Shiba Inu. See?
Let's jump into the Bitcoin chart.
All right, there's my boy Ken. Ken's always got the good sources. The hot sauces. Yeah. Your sources are trash. I have a little birdie. Oh man, that's too funny. Oh man. People are so funny. People don't understand, like the new people that come to my stream don't understand that my stream is to have fun. It's not to be serious. So people come into my stream expecting, it's like when we talk about with Bob, people come into my stream expecting it. Like there's times we are serious. Like we are looking at the charts seriously sometimes. But a lot of people come into my stream are like, we're supposed to be looking at TA. Like, why is this guy having fun? You're not allowed to have fun on YouTube. You're not allowed to have fun. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. You're not allowed to have fun on YouTube. How's Jabba now? Jabba, like I said, Jabba tried to return his shirt. He literally tried to return his shirt at TJ Maxx, and the old lady, literally the old lady, okay? The old lady told him to keep the shirt, and he broke down crying because he was so sad. He was so happy about the shirt, but he was so sad that he necessarily he broke down crying in TJ Maxx, and I had to go pick him up. He couldn't even drive. He was so sad. So that's really that. That's really that. I'm not worried about the Dogecoin tattoo anymore. I'm not really about the Dogecoin tattoo. The Dogecoin tattoo, the Dogecoin tattoo is one of those things where if it happens, it happens. I'll deal with it on the right thigh. It is what it is. Do I really care? Not really. Not friggin' really. It is what it is. I'll live with it. But I still think Bitcoin will break all-time highs by the end of this year. I still think the bears are getting a little bit too cocky. That's just my opinion, though. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. All right? I'll get the friggin' Dogecoin tattoo. All right? It is what it is. He's a maximalist. I'm a maximalist. Can you say Dogecoin tattoo? Dogecoin tattoo. Do I have a Boston accent with that one? ADA was 7 cents a year ago and Matic at 1%. Thank you, James. Thank you, James. I was talking about ADA on this channel when ADA was 2 cents, when ADA was 7 cents. All right? Okay? I don't think anyone else in this chat was talking about ADA when it was at 2 cents and at 7 cents. Just saying. But thank you, James. Appreciate it. Some of you guys probably were. I'm not calling out all you guys. A lot of you guys were probably here when ADA was at 2 cents and 7 cents. All right? Put the Doge tattoo on your bulls. Probably. I'm not a Bitcoin maximalist, actually. Bitcoin's only 30% of my portfolio, guys. Actually, only 30% of my portfolio. ETH is about 30% of my portfolio. But you got to remember, I've shifted a lot of smaller altcoins back into ETH. Right? I've been shifting a lot of stuff back into ETH. So I used to hold a lot more coins, but I took profits on those and shifted it into ETH. Right? I'll always play around with smaller altcoins here and there and shift those profits into Ethereum. Just because I believe in Ethereum. I believe in Bitcoin and Ethereum the most long term, but I believe ETH has higher upside potential. So I'm happy with my Bitcoin. I'm happy with my Bitcoin portfolio. Alan, you mined Doge in 2014?
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Let's friggin' go. Alan, congrats, man. That's awesome. I love to hear success stories like that. You know, I love to hear stuff like that. You mined Doge in 2014 and sold at 65 cents. You probably made a killing. Anyone else have success stories in the chat? Let me know. Because that's what really this all is about. It's about bringing people up. Right? It's about bringing people up. So if you have a success story, let me know in the chat. I'd love to read it out to everyone. That's what everyone's about. It's not about putting people down and stuff like that. Yeah, we can clown certain coins, but, you know, attacking people directly, that's not what this is about. We're not attacking people directly. I can clown XRP. I mean, it's a friggin' coin, right? It's a coin. It doesn't have feelings. But, like, me, in general, I lost a good amount of money in XRP. A lot of people are mad at me for clowning XRP. I lost a good amount of money in XRP. Another reason why I'm kind of salty about XRP, right? And it's not of any offense to anyone that owns XRP necessarily. I rolled a 4 Explorer and lived. Jake, nice job, man.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
No, in all seriousness, Jake, nice job, dude. I'm glad you're all right. Glad you're here, obviously. That's a good story, too. My ex is looking back on my gains hella salty. The new Green Deal, multiple exes come back and look at me and are hella salty. Kind of what comes with this territory, man. Kind of comes with the territory. The salty bells. Cup and handle on the Bitcoin 15 June onward. Let's look at the cup and handle, man. Let's look at the cup and handle, man. I still think the cup and handle could play out. We haven't quite broken it yet. I'm looking at this as sort of the resistance level on the cup and handle, where you got this touch and you come back down and you round out and you come back up and break this resistance. You got to break this resistance level, though. But if you break this, it's definitely a nice cup and handle. But it all comes down, like we talked about in this, on the stream, man. I mean, what we're waiting for right now, and I think, you know, a lot of people get too deep into it. They're looking at this indicator and this indicator and this indicator and that indicator and this little indicator, right? Does all that stuff really matter? Not really. What really matters here is, can we break this downwards resistance and can we break the 200 moving average? It's what really matters now. There's no point in looking at all these fancy indicators and all this type of stuff. Really not. Bitcoin, we know Bitcoin's going to do what it wants to do when it wants to do it. And all the indicators could be pointing bearish, but if the whales want to pump it up, what are they going to do?
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Right? That's why when I see people with like charts and they got 20,000 indicators on them, and it's like, dude, unless you're trading. If you're trading, that's perfectly fine. But if you're looking like long-term stuff and you got like 80,000 indicators on your chart, it's like, do you really need all that type of stuff? Not really, right? We just really need to break this downwards resistance. That's all we really need to do right now. It's as simple as that. It really is. If we break this, everyone's going to get super bullish. You're going to get FOMO coming in. That's really it. Lax. Pissing you off, Lax. Everyone has their own trading strategy. It is what it is. But, yeah, but I mean, dude, once you break this downwards resistance, people are going to start FOMOing in. You're going to get retail FOMO coming in. You're going to get retail FOMO in. And when the retail FOMO comes in, unless the whales want to dump it back down, which they definitely could, we know they could, you're going to keep going up. You're going to go up if there's retail FOMO. I think a lot of people are on the sidelines right now waiting for, not necessarily the newbies. I think the newbies, like the true newbies, the newbies that haven't bought crypto before. I think those people are probably waiting for Bitcoin to probably get close to all-time highs. And I think we can get back into like the 50K range. I think that's when we're really going to start seeing the big moves back up, is when we get back into the 50K range. Something just about that range where, you know, the newbie will want to buy back in at the end of the day. Bitcoin is right. Jerry, come on, man. That was freaking funny, dude. That was pretty funny. That is what it is. Beware the crypto friends. The new Green Deal. That is absolute facts, man. That's absolute facts. Beware And I will state that the ladies in here too, beware of the guy. You'd be surprised. Nowadays, guys, nowadays, I'm going to go back to the Bitcoin chart. Actually, let's hold on the Ethereum chart because Ethereum looks good. Guys, and ladies here, ladies, beware. Like I said, especially nowadays, I know guys who do this. I know guys who do this. Beware of the crypto diggers. Beware. They're out there. Okay? And this goes for guys and girls. They're out there. There's guys out there that I know are doing this. Not necessarily with crypto, but they want a sugar mama. Okay? So don't get caught up with the wrong one. A lot of them out there, if you got a lot of crypto. Don't get caught up with the wrong one. I'm warning you. Girls too. Girls too. You'd be surprised nowadays. We live in a very, 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 very crazy world nowadays. Very, very crazy. Produce Beats said, look up a bump and run pattern, Bitcoin daily. The bump and run. Yeah. Yeah, I can see what you're saying, man. I can see what you're saying. It's there's so many patterns that could be playing out here, like bullishly for Bitcoin. There's so many patterns. Like I could see that. I could see the cup and handle. I could see that the bump and run. I could also see a giant, like if this was to come out like this, like, and this is, you were to round back out. Let's say you come back down to the 0.5 fib and bounce off 26 or 36, like we've been talking about, and you round out back up here. I mean, you could also kind of have an inverse head and shoulders too, but a lot of them are sloppy. They're not perfect, right? They're not beautiful looking. They're not some sharp peas. Okay. But there's a lot of different patterns that could be playing out here, to be honest. But what do all these patterns have in common? All these patterns that I'm looking at right now all have the same thing in common. What are they? We have to break this downwards resistance. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. That's what every single pattern that we're looking at comes down to, man. Every single one. Hold on. Here we go. There's some in the chat. We aren't going to zero. Good night, Jake. Peace out, my friend. Have a good night, my friend. All right. Guys. Don't panic. Get you a hot Bitcoin crypto. Have fun, then leave her with the ship. That's too funny, man. That's too funny. You get some chick wants you, and you tell her you have a bunch of S coins that are worth like nothing. I got a billion of this coin. It's worth nothing. And you're like, hey, you can have these. My woman told me to buy Bitcoin in 2016. That's a woman, man.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
That's a keeper right there. If you got a woman, right? If any of you guys in the chat, all right, I want to know all the men in the chat right here, and the ladies actually. No, just the men, I want to know. For all the men in the chat, okay? And this is a question to the men. Ladies, I'll ask you a question in a second. If you have a woman that you didn't know about crypto, but she told you to buy crypto, tell me in the chat right now, if you have a girlfriend or a wife that told you to buy crypto and you didn't just figure it out yourself, your significant other told you to buy it. I'm actually genuinely interested. Because I need, right? If I was to ever settle down, crypto is such an important part of my life that I would need a girl that likes crypto. It just wouldn't work without it. Even if she was the hottest chick in the world. I'm talking an 11 out of 10 baddie, okay? And she is everything I wanted, right? Was submissive, was feminine, was a baddie, okay? She's those three things. She's got to like crypto too. If she doesn't like crypto, she's out. She's out. I'd pump her like ETH. Do a poll. Negative. I'm the money. Poll time. Nope. You just ask the chat if they have girlfriends or wives. No, she's scared of it. I had to convince her to buy Bitcoin. No comment. All right. For all the ladies in here. Okay? For all the ladies. Let me know in the ladies in the chat. All right? If you told your husband or boyfriend to buy crypto. Let me know in the chat. That's my question to you. Did you talk about the bill the government is working on? I haven't yet. I haven't really been, I guess I kind of been looking at it. I mean, I don't think it's going to be some huge deal. I haven't, to be honest though, I haven't really done much research on it. I wasn't home a lot today. And now yesterday I was streaming for like the whole day, right? Pretty much. So I haven't really had time to look at that stuff, honestly. There are no ladies in the chat. There are ladies in the chat. There are. Thank you, Zero. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate the kind words, man. I love the kind words. They really do help. Seriously. To a typical gamer, I haven't really had time to look at that, man. The TA and Quant. Yeah, we can look at Quant. I mean, Quant's been going nuts. Quant has been going nuts. I'm sure a lot of you guys and ladies have been loving Quant. If you got any Quant. I don't own any Quant personally, but I'm not going to FOMO into this personally. But for all you guys that did FOMO, it kind of has been working out for you, I guess. It actually kind of has been working out for you. So sometimes FOMOing works, right? It's not always so cut and dry, honestly. But yeah, and it looks like you get a little double top. Right? I don't love that. Yeah, bearish div. You actually don't have quite that bearish divergence, so you're good there. I don't like that double rejection though. So could have a opposite of a W, right? You could have an M pattern. But I mean, this is only if Bitcoin breaks down, right? If Bitcoin stays very, very positive, I see Quant continuing up. I just do. But I think it's likely here, you know, especially if Bitcoin and Ethereum kind of cool off, which is just seems like a natural area for them to cool off for a little bit. Right under 40K, right under this big resistance we're kind of looking at. Seems like a natural area to cool off. I could see Quant cooling off, maybe come back down to test one of these areas, right? Maybe test this previous high here, right about there at like 144, or complete the M pattern down to like 120. So watch for that. Or if Quant just wants to continue up, dude, I mean, we know Quant could just continue to crush it. Still a little overbought on the daily, but you can stay overbought for months, as seen by Bitcoin. Quant has a mind of its own. It really does. It really does. James said, did you know Kava token has a Battle Royale game? I don't. I'm all about Battle Royale games, though. I used to be a big Fortnite guy. I played Warzone for a little bit. Played PUBG long time ago. I'm a big battle royale guy. I love those games. All right, let's look at this sort of. I mean, this looks like so you back tested this area here. You bounced up. I could see just another back test here. It just seems like you're kind of stair-stepping your way up here. Pull back test. You could just see another back test of that next previous high at about, 568. Even come back down a little bit lower to the kind of close, 554 probably. You don't have bearish div, so you could continue up here on the daily 4-hour. You did have bearish divergence, but it's already kind of played out. So same thing here. I mean, if you could just easily continue up here if you wanted to. Got an upward sloping support line coming up here. Let's see if you hold that. But yeah, I mean, Kava can continue up here if it wants to. I'm not seeing any bearish div, bullish div, or anything that's gonna kind of swing it either way. I'll check the 1 hour real quick. Yeah, nothing really there either, dude. So see if you hold this support line. Let's see if the support line holds. If it doesn't, hey, you could come back down to test 554. And if you don't hold that, maybe 588, 488 possibly. You bounce. All right, we know our next target is 696, our previous highs from back in May. Thanks, James. Thanks, Zero. Typical gamer. All my fellows in the chat. Bob said, hello, Jordan. I'm a granny and all in crypto. Grandpa is a crypto lunatic. Now we love it. Let's go, Bob Bobby. Love the name, by the way, Bob Bobby. Is that your actual name? That's the GOAT name. That's like a 2K name right there. Bob Bobby. Greg said, what's up with Urine Finance? Look at Urine Finance for Greg in the chat here. Urine Finance. Check it out, my friend. Let me get a better chart here. Yearn. Try YFI. Come on, man. Come on, TradingView. There we go. All right, YFI. So like it's so like the prices stay still identical to Bitcoin. It's funny. See if YFI. Yeah. You already kind of broke your downtrend of resistance. I would probably say that's your probably downtrend, and you clearly broke that already, right? Looks like you back tested it. Now, can you get that sort of bullish momentum to the upside? Looks like you were doing it, but can Bitcoin continue the uptrend? What it really comes down to. You can see while Bitcoin had the uptrend, what was Urine Finance doing? We were pumping. We pulled back the last couple of days. Pump today. Very, very correlated, right? So, can Bitcoin continue the run? If it does, you can see just naturally. Yeah, I don't love the downward sloping cup and handles at the same time, but it still has that formation, and you did break out from a downtrend. So I could still see this playing out. Bring up our moving averages here. Daily, you're still in your daily EMA ribbon, so you still got some resistance on that. Check your 20 EMA. Perfect bounce off the 20 EMA. I love it. I love it. So when you do have that sort of rounding out formation, I do like the bounce off the 20 EMA in the break. It's usually one of my go-tos. A bounce, and you break that. I mean, just naturally bring up distance line. I think just naturally, a test of 37,644 makes the most sense here if you can break it. If Bitcoin struggles, though, unfortunately, that's the name of the game right now. If Bitcoin struggles, you could come back down. So, obviously, watch BTC, right? Pamping? What's pamping right now? Come on, BTC. BTC, do something. You're welcome to Granny's if you're ever in Brooklyn. I've only been to New York. I live pretty close by. I've only been to New York actually twice in my life. Haven't really been to New York too many times, honestly. Is it 9? 9 o'clock. Everyone's still waiting for a Bitcoin move. Let's do a poll. Let's do a new poll. What poll should we do? Let's do a poll. Who got into crypto first? Chris, Jordan, Bob, or Java? I don't know, man. I don't have to tell you. All right, let's do a poll here. Let's ask. Let's see. Let's see. They can. Let's see. Let's see. Last. All right, we're gonna. This is a GOAT poll. A GOAT poll. Okay. 20. We're gonna do January to April. Hold on. We're doing a poll right now, guys. I'm setting up a poll. It's gonna be the GOAT poll, by the way. All right. When did you get into crypto? So I have April to current day 2021. I have January to April. All right. What the heck? January to March 2021. And I have 2020 and I have before 2020. Okay? Let me know in the chat. Be honest. Don't skew the results. I know you guys like to skew the results. Okay? I know what should be first and what should be second on this. When did you get into crypto? Guys, let's smack up those likes though. We're at 800 likes. We know our goal for every stream now is 1,000 likes. And that's our goal here. I appreciate it, guys. It does help out the stream if you do that. I told you to dump the 10K next. CCR. What is your reasoning for 10K? It seems like kind of a random level, my man. If you have a reasoning for 10K, we are open to every sort of every opinion, right? No one's opinion's wrong on this channel, or in general, no one's opinion's wrong. But if you have a reasoning for 10K, let me know. All right. Lou said I got in 2019, but I did go all in HODL. No. Nice. There you go. Let's see. Wow. So based off this poll, so far, 25% of people got in before 2020. 25% of people. Do I have to call your guys' bluff on that? No, but actually, that sounds relatively right. About 25, about a quarter of people, and 20 before 2020. That sounds relatively right, I guess, when I think about it. All right, Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a dip here. A little bit of a dip. We're going to zero, guys.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
I had 1,000 Doge in 2018. Nice. Nice, dude. Let's see. Mike said, dude, watch the charts. I got the chart up right here, Mike. The chart's up the whole time, bro. You can see the price the whole time, man. It's not going anywhere. We chilling. March 2021. Props on staying in the sun. If here comes the sun. Sunflower said I got in when Bitcoin was all-time highs. Hey, I mean, we all got in at bad times. I got in a relatively bad time in 2017. So I get it. I get it. Everyone doesn't get in on that. Noah said, what's your opinion on the impact of as it relates to crypto? I think that could have an effect, man. I think it definitely could have an effect. I don't think it'll have an effect, as big as an effect that we saw last year in March, but I do believe it'll have an effect on the market if that does happen. We're crashing. Crypto has been a crutch for me since I got Cody. Good to have you in the stream, man. I hope my stream also helps you out with that, and hopefully I can entertain you, and you know, have a good time, man. But that's awesome to hear, Cody. It's awesome to hear. All right, let's check the poll results though. We have 30% of people said April to current day 2021. High amount, right? Almost a third. January to March of 2021, 31%. 2020, I'm very surprised that only 14% of people got in during 2020. I'm very, very surprised. The reason for that is that that's when Bitcoin really started to pick back up. You know, so I would have expected more people to be around, you know, when Bitcoin was going up. You know, if we look at the weekly chart, you know, when Bitcoin was really starting to take off here, like in October, November, December, I would have expected more people to come in during this time. Maybe not, because like people were waiting to break the all-time highs. And I think that's another reason why. I mean, we just look at this poll. The reason I did this poll is that I wanted to get a sentiment of where people kind of join as far as price action goes. So you can see clearly by the poll, and I see even in the chat a lot of Aprils. A lot of people joined when Bitcoin was at its peak, right? So you can see a lot of people joined after Bitcoin broke its previous all-time highs. Not a lot of people joined in 2020, right? So that's my sentiment. I think we're not going to see a lot of retail come in until we get closer to our previous highs. Just like we didn't see a lot of new people come in until we broke our previous highs back in this area, right? So yeah, I mean, a lot of people came in during this area once we broke our previous all-time highs. I think it could be a similar sentiment here if we start moving back up closer to 65K. That's when we can start seeing some new people start coming in. So very interesting poll, but it's good to know 25% of people got in before 2020. That's very surprising to me. I actually did not expect that at all. I got in late April. The only thing I've known is pain. John, that sounds miserable, my man. Yeah. I mean, since April, hasn't been the most fun time, but at least you're learning now. Like, at least you joined crypto, and you're learning the max pain now, because you joined in April and you've gotten destroyed since then. Let's be honest, right? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Anyone who joined in April, you got destroyed. It's facts. I mean, you joined at probably the worst time you could have joined, in hindsight, right? Back then, everyone's still super bullish. All this, all that. Altcoins are flying up to the moon, right? Everyone was still super bullish. In hindsight, it's easy to say, all right, it was the worst time to join. I didn't think we're going to drop down this low, personally. I'm not afraid to say that. But there's always greener days around the road, man. You wait, eventually you'll be back in the green. And not eventually, you won't only be back in the green, but eventually, based off history, your portfolio will be thanking you when you stick around. It's all about sticking around. What I've noticed is the people who stick around crypto the longest are the people who are most successful in crypto. It's not the people that try to get the next 1000x altcoin. It's not those people who are the most successful. Those are very, very few in between, and are very, very lucky. It's the people that stick around the longest. That's the people. Or those are the people, I should say, that end up the winners at the end. So you might be down now, but you stick it out, history shows that you should be a winner in the end. Bitcoin dumping a little bit right now, which I think is kind of healthy. I mean, we had a massive, pretty decent run up today. Let's see, right? Let's see. What I'm curious here is, will our previous resistance, right, all throughout here, flip as support here? Will we hold our 1 hour 20 EMA as support? I think that could be an interesting level to watch for Bitcoin. Thoughts on Link and AccuWeather deal? Easy. Did not hear about that, my friend.
Joke. Honestly, thank you.
Charles, there you go, man. I'm not sure how you pulled that off. So you got in May, lost 60K, and now you're up 100. The only way I don't know how you did that, but congrats, man. If that, I don't know how you did that. The only way I could think you did that is you probably bought a lot when it went to like 28K to 30K. You probably stacked, and now you're up big time because your dollar cost averaged down lower. So that's the only way I can really think you did that. But congrats, my man. Congrats. I mean, it usually doesn't happen that quickly. Even that happened pretty quickly for you, right? Even that is a very short-term time frame. What I tell my family is, because my family is like, all right, Jordan, should I get into crypto? Is now a good time to buy? Is now a good time to buy? And what's funny is a lot of them only asked a lot of the same time a lot of you guys joined crypto, right? They only asked from January to May. That's the only time they asked me if they should join crypto. And I told them, do not join crypto if you're trying to get rich quick. Only join crypto and only put money in that you're going to keep in there for a minimum of 4 years. And what did a lot of them say? I can't do that. That's too long. And I tried to give them the same spiel. 4 hours is not, 4 years is not a long time frame, right? 4 years is very short-term time frame when you compare to other like stocks and commodities and other stuff like that. Very, very short-term time. Even real estate, very, very short. It's just, even my family has a tough time wrapping their head around, 4 years being such a long-term time of investment. That's not a long-term investment. It's not. They just can't do it. They can't. Some of them did. And some of them are still holding. But at the same time, I don't want to see my friends and family wrecked in the same way as I don't want to see you guys wrecked. So the only way I recommend you guys buying crypto is if you look at it from a long-term perspective. And that's why I always preach long-term. I always preach long-term because I don't want to see anyone get wrecked. And I know you can easily get wrecked if you think this is a short-term investment. I know I'm kind of going on a rant right now. I'll give you guys a rant alert here.
Rant alert.
I think it's very important to realize, no matter what the short-term price action for Bitcoin, in the end, does it really matter? Not really. We're looking at it for fun, right? We're looking at it for entertainment, let's be honest. But does it really matter? No, it doesn't. The only reason I look at it is because I love looking at charts. I'm a nerd, right? I'm a huge chart nerd. That's why I always look at the charts. But I don't really care what the price action is for a day or day because I know where this is going to be 4 years from now. Okay? Simple. All right. Man, I'm talking up a storm. I'm going to, what time is it? 9:09 right now? It's 9:09. We've been talking like crazy. You guys like the rants. I can tell you guys like the rants because it's probably because Bitcoin's dipping. Actually, I was gonna say we had more viewers in here than when I started the rant. It's either you guys like the rants or it's because Bitcoin's dipping. People are coming in. It's one of the two. But yeah, Bitcoin's getting a little bit of a dip right now. I mean, from the top, we're down 1.5%.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero!
We're down 1.5%. We're going to freaking zero, boys. We hype on the rants. That jug is the best. This is one of the iconic things of the stream. You guys have been on the stream for months. You guys know I love my jug. every single day. I love my jug. Why am I red? Why am I red? I'm sunburned. Whatever. I guess I'm red today. You guys know I love my jugs. I love my jugs. And I'm not talking about what you're... You guys have such dirty minds. I know what you're going to say in the chat. You're going to say, oh, Jordan loves his jugs. Laughing face. I know. You guys have a dirty, dirty mind, okay? Stop being so dirty. I love my water jugs, okay? Jeez. My rant. Eth being jealous of that jug. What's Eth? Eth is yeah. So see what I was talking about, guys. Do not be surprised if Eth has a red candle tomorrow. What I don't want to come into tomorrow morning, okay, is everyone in the chat, because I will be doing a morning stream tomorrow. Don't get me wrong. What I don't want to do is come into the chat tomorrow and see everyone bearish because Eth is down 2 or 3% from yesterday. Okay, and has a red candle. I don't want to see everyone bearish. Please. Sometimes like it's I get it. I get it from a certain perspective, but you know, I just really don't want to see everyone bearish tomorrow. It's going to be like how it was a couple of days ago when, you know, we started this dip and everyone was super bearish. Now, obviously we have work to do here. We have some work to do. Will we bounce off our 20 EMA and continue up? That's what I'm watching here on the shorter term time frames, to keep it very, very simple. Because that's, I mean, to be honest, I mean, when you start getting into this whole, like, and I don't mean to ramble on, but when you're looking at these, like, 30 indicators, it's a little overkill in my opinion. Everyone has their own trading strategy. I get it. Like I said, I used to trade a lot. I don't really trade anymore. I'm more of a hodler now. I use TA as more of a, you know, to try to figure out the best buying opportunities to set myself up for future success. That's what I use TA for now, more so. But, you know, a lot of people like that, they got their charts up and they got 10 million indicators. It's like, you know, pick a strategy and deal with it, right? Whether you're trading off moving averages, whether you're trading, you know, support and resistances, whether you're trading breakouts, whether you're trading divergences, right? I don't know. Whether you're using the market. People love Market Cipher too. I think Market Cipher is a good indicator. I like it. With in addition to other stuff. Keep rambling, boss. Thank you. Thank you. I think we bounced up to 20 EMA. Yeah, I mean, like I said, everyone like gets 1,000 indicators on their stuff. I mean, in reality, look at this wedge, guys. Like, there's probably 1,000 other people that do TA that try to make this confusing. What were we doing on this dip? We were just confirming our old support on our 20 EMA. Resistance, 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 resistance. Break. Let's see if this is a back test. Sometimes it's that simple. It's not always that simple, right? It doesn't always work that way. But at least on this wedge, that was it. So what I do is I find, you know, the strategy that works for the current time frame, and I use that strategy until it doesn't work. Everyone, like I said, everyone has their own strategy. I need, could this be a trap? Hey, it could be a trap. It could absolutely be a trap. We don't know. Bitcoin does what it wants to do. Okay? Let's do another poll. This is going to be my favorite poll I think I've ever done here. Let's do another poll here. Let's do, what is your opinion? What is your opinion on TA? Okay, we're gonna do Bitcoin does what it wants and alts. Bitcoin does what it wants. That also includes altcoins. So Bitcoin does what it wants and altcoins follow. TA works perfectly. TA only works because of the news, or TA TA does what it wants. TA works perfectly. TA only works because of the news. TA, I guess we'll keep it at that. I don't know any other different examples for this. No opinion option. I guess you can use Bitcoin does what it wants then, if that's your opinion. I would vote. Now, you'd be very surprised about my vote. You'd be very, very surprised about my vote. I would actually vote Bitcoin does what it wants. Okay? Now, I do think TA works, but I think Bitcoin does what it wants. I think the whales use the charts to manipulate people's emotions, right? So that they'll do breakouts, they'll do breakups when they deem it necessary to get the best, whether it's the best position for themselves or to liquidate shorts and longs. They'll use the charts, they'll use technical analysis themselves to paint the charts the way they want it to in order for them to make the most money. I think the whales do. I think TA does work, but it's how the whales want it to work. So it works for us, but for the people with a lot of money, enough money to paint the charts the way they want it to paint it, they almost control the technical analysis to a certain point, if that makes sense. You guys know what I'm saying? Yeah, Lee, exactly. TA works until the whales say no. You know what I mean? TA useful, but not a guarantee. Exactly. I think, TA works, but the whales, when they want to make it not work, they can make it not work. That makes sense. Keep rambling. Someone said, Jordan, keep rambling. I am rambling. I am pretty good at rambling. I mean, it is what it is. Whales explode the beaches. JT Holden, what's up, man? I'm not sunburned, by the way. I promise I'm not sunburned, everyone. Let's switch back over here. All right. Crypto isn't timing, it's patience. Exactly, Westside. Exactly, my man. Couldn't say it better myself. All right, most people think that Bitcoin does what it wants. So I tend to agree with that. I tend to agree to a certain point. Now, you'd be surprised that I would agree with that answer, but it's facts. Best boss, chug what's in your mug. Hold on, I'm about to refill my mug, by the way. I'll be right back. Hold up. Be back. I guess we're dumping now, so we need to switch up here. We're not really dumping, guys. If you guys are new to the stream, I only say dumping because, it's one of those things that we say dumping when we're dumping. I look fresh in this McDonald's hat. I look so good in this McDonald's hat. Like, I would actually rock this, like, if I was going to the bar or something. Ladies in the chat, would you, if I came up to you like this, if I was like, what's up? Would you talk to me, or would you be like, eh? If I cold approached you, for all you fellas that know these terms, if I cold approached you and I was like, what's up? I wouldn't actually do it like that, by the way. I would do it like a normal human being, but you get my point. I wouldn't just say what's up. All right, let's see. No? Come on, dude. I'm a lady and the answer is already yes. Nah, son, you smell like French fries. No. I'm getting some yeses in there. I'll take some yeses. Got a few yeses in there. I'll take it. I'll pretend I'm talking on the phone. Facts. Oh man. I think it looks good on me. I don't know. You guys are haters. You guys are just haters. Someone will like it. Someone will like me for who I am, okay? All right. So Bitcoin on the weekly looks like we came back below our previous weekly highs there. Right? We obviously have to break those weekly highs on the close. It's only Wednesday. It's only Wednesday. We got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got 4 days to do that. I think we're good. But we talked about why this is so important and why us getting back over this, to me, is a sign that the bull market is not over. You know, we went over this earlier. I'm going to go over this again just for anyone that wasn't in here before, right? You can see back here. That's what you get for thinking. It looks good, boss. Thank you, Ecomps. Appreciate it. But you can see here, you dip below here. You came back up, got rejected. That was the sign of the bear market. You couldn't get back over it. In 2017, you came back below it, got rejected, couldn't get back over it. That was the sign of the bear market right here. And this time, we talked about earlier, I just want to go over this again. We went below it on this consolidation, but we got back above it. And what did we do when we got back above it? Boom, to the upside. So that's why I think this is so important. You know, the last 2 times we got rejected by it was the bear market. This time we got back above it for ETH. Will history repeat? I'm not going to say we're going to do the same gains as last time. The gains we got last time was absolutely nuts. I don't think we're going to repeat that. But at the same time, I do think we're going to start moving back up here for ETH. My baby. My baby ETH. Did you learn my trolling from Alex Becker? No. Don't get me started about Alex Becker, man. Alex Becker, see, I'm a positive troll, right? I'm a troll to try to make people laugh. Alex Becker, and this is no offense to Alex Becker, I'm sure he's a cool guy in real life, but he knows what he's doing on YouTube. He does it on purpose. He trolls people to piss people off. That's completely different, right? That's completely different. But he knows what he's doing. He does it on purpose. That's the whole part of his channel, is to troll people and get them pissed off. But, yeah. But good question, Terry. Good question. How much was ETH when you... How much was your ETH when you started buying? Yeah. How much was I ETH? ETH. I mean, I didn't buy in one spot. I mean, I bought ETH in a couple different spots. Not all the best. I'm not sure exactly what my average was before I started. I'm not sure what my ETH average was before I started buying up here, which kind of ruined my average. But you know, I bought some ETH like down in 2017. So I did my story. I bought some of these tops and I sold some of these bottoms. I lost a lot of money in 2017, and I also bought some. I bought some up on the way up here. I actually held these buys. I forget what the exact dollar amounts were. I guess now in hindsight, it's what I can always say. Like for all these years, I was down on that investment, but now even these buys, I'm up, 3x from these. But I also dollar cost averaged. I dollar cost averaged down here. This is when I started to get a little bit smarter and serious. I probably dollar cost averaged these all throughout here. I didn't really have a set schedule, but I would probably say between all these buys, my average was probably like maybe like $200-300 right from the average. But I made some bad buys there. I'm not gonna lie, in 2017 I lost a lot of money, man. But I was also really young at the time. I was what, 22, coming out of college, not knowing really anything about life, thinking that I was going to be a rich millionaire just from investing in crypto, right? I was a friggin' idiot when I was 22. Most people are idiots when they're 22. No offense to anyone that's in here that's 22. I mean, you're probably an idiot. No offense. But yeah, freshly out of college, I had no idea what I was doing, dude. So through whatever my life savings was, which at that time wasn't a lot, and I lost a lot of it, but it is what it is. Noobs watch Michael Saylor interviews for perspective. Yeah, we're dumping again for BTC. I still think a retest of this moving average makes the most sense here for BTC. So we'll see if you hold it. Could be interesting if you don't. But we kind of expected a pullback, right? We expected a pullback for ETH. And I think a big reason why Bitcoin, not a big reason why, I think it would have pumped anyways, but Ethereum, obviously with big news coming out tomorrow, I think helped Bitcoin come up too a little bit. So if Ethereum dips a little bit, which we're expecting, right? Don't be surprised if we have a red day tomorrow across crypto. Don't be surprised that there's such a bullish day, right? But you know, it is what it is. The new GOAT billionaire. Yeah. Charles made a ADA wine and you and you buy ADA. Yeah. That's true. Charles made a ADA wine and you buy with ADA. I don't have wine in here. I got a little nice little cocktail. I got a nice cocktail in here. Why are we going down, Mamba? I think we're retesting some areas. I mean, you got to remember we went up pretty fast today. We went up pretty damn fast. I mean, to the point where our hourly was overbought after being all the way down here yesterday. So we're just resetting the RSI a little bit, I think. Even if we break this and we come back down to test these areas, test these previous highs, I could see that being an option too. Let's see if this holds though. We're coming up to our 21-hour EMA right now as we speak, actually. So let's see if that holds. We'll see if that holds, man. A shopping day. Chug the mug. I don't want to chug this. I definitely won't chug this. No, but we looked at my fractal, guys. Remember my fractal? You guys remember my fractal? Let's go look at my fractal. I know everyone wants to look at my fractal. I like to joke with you guys. You guys probably hate my fractal. Probably like, Jordan, please don't look at the fractal. It's like I'm holding you for torture. Please, Jordan, please don't look at the fractal. Let's look at the fractal. So, oh man, this is looking good. Holy moly. Holy majoli. Hold on. Let me get this fitted. Holy majoli, my fractal. All right, so we consolidated, we came up. All right, so based off this, we would make some type of head and shoulders type pattern, which is what we're doing. Right, so I think we go up a little bit higher here based off this. A little bit higher. We get rejected, we come back down, retest this area, and then we pump up based off the fractal. So based off the fractal, what we'll either do, right, and this is just a fractal, is we'll round out here, come back down to test 36,600, and then we'll go to the moon from there. If not that, we'll go up a little bit higher, then come back down, and then go to the moon from there. Obviously, this is just a joke. It's a fractal. We'll see if it continues to play out, but obviously it doesn't fit up perfectly, but you guys get the general sentiment here. It's not all about how it fits. It's about, you know, the general sentiment of the fractal. Okay, look at that, though. Look at that. From here on out, boom. Played out pretty well. And then obviously from this perspective, too, the distribution top played out pretty well, too. But, yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, it fits pretty close. Yeah. We're going to 0, ETH dipping. ETH. Let's check out my ETH fractal. Let's check out the ETH fractal. That's playing out pretty well, too. You guys hate my fractals. Bro, the ETH fractal is legit, though. Come on, guys. Look at how legit this ETH fractal is, bro. This is a joke. Bro, come on. You guys have to give this to me, dude. You guys have to give this to me, dude. No one else found this ETH fractal besides me. Bro, look how good this ETH fractal has played out. Now, obviously, it's not perfect. It's not about being the perfect price action. It's about generally following the trend, right? So if the trend was to continue, we probably would expect a little bit of a pullback here, right? Some type of pullback. So don't be surprised if we pull back a little bit. It's perfectly normal. Maybe we pull back to test like 2400, and then we test this trend line again, reject, and then break it on the 4th try. If this plays out like this, bro, you got to give me some credit, man. This one looks legit. The Bitcoin one's kind of fake. But, bro, come on, man. It's not about being the perfect. It's not about matching up. It's about the trends. It's about the ebbs and flows of the fractal, right? It's about this. It's about the pump, the dump, the consolidation, the dump, the consolidation, the dump, the consolidation, possibly. You got to consolidate here. Consolidate. Get one more pump. Looking good. What a straw. You guys are too funny, man. No, but I'm actually being serious now. If you don't think that fractal looks good, you're hating. You're hating on your boy here. I know a lot of you guys are hating here. What WTF is a fractal? What's happened to Moonchart? Is it dead? Yeah, I think the Moonchart is dead. DJ Flexa. The Moonchart, it was looking good for a while. Let me check out the moon. The moon. That stupid Moonchart. A lot of people love the Moonchart. It was working out for a while, right? I don't think it was like legit, but I think it was very, very much just like bring up the moon daily. I guess it's still okay. I guess I didn't really call the bottom here. It's kind of off lately. But I mean, generally speaking, like if you buy this moon and you sell this moon, I mean, generally speaking, I think you'd be pretty good. Actually, probably not. Like this one was off. This did the high, right? This one pretty much did the low. This one did the high, low, middle. Yeah, I mean, it's not, bro. This was kind of a joke to begin with, but it was kind of cool how it played out pretty well up top. I don't think that was legit, to be honest. All right, looks like Bitcoin just actually wicked right. Look at that. Look at that, bro. We wicked right to the 21 hour EMA and bounced off of it perfectly to the upside. Perfectly, like Carla Moon said. We did exactly as I predicted. We did exactly as I predicted, like Carla Moon would say. You guys want me to start doing impressions? Oh, man. This is MM Crypto. I forget what MM Crypto does. As we jump right into the Bitcoin charts. Wicked TA. All right. Is it 9:36? Getting kind of late, guys. How many people we got in here still? Still got 1,300 people in here, bro. You guys are one hell of a crew, man. I got to give it to you. I got to give it to you. You guys are great supporters of the channel. Thank you guys for staying here. I was gonna look at the amount of people in here. I was expecting like 800. There's still 1,300 people in here. I'm very, very surprised. But thank you guys for hanging out. If you guys got any ideas, I mean, we've been live for 2.5 hours. If you guys got any questions for me, anything in the chat, let me know in the chat. Any charts we want to look at. Not necessarily random altcoins, right? Don't do random altcoins. But let me know. Let me know. Because we've looked at everything I want to look at in the Bitcoin charts, the Ethereum charts. We know what we need to do, right? So I'm not the type of person. The one thing I will say, hold on. One thing I will say is...
Rant alert. Rant alert.
The one thing I will say about myself is I will never just make up a chart just to come up with content. I'll never just be like, all right, I need to come up with some type of thing to come up with some type of thing. So I can have some content to talk about. That's not me. If I have nothing to talk about, I'll sit here and ramble before I'll make up some random chart to talk about that has nothing to do with what we're doing. I keep it straight. You know what we need to do on the daily chart. So I could sit here and make up some charts. What we need to do on the daily chart, we need to break this resistance. Need to break this downward resistance. We need to break the 200 SMA. Okay? What do we need to do on the 1 hour? We need to hold this 1 hour SMA. If we don't, we're coming back down to 38,600. It's that simple. It's that simple. I'm not going to sit up here and look at all these indicators like this is going to happen. This is going to happen. None of that stuff really friggin' matters. It really doesn't. Right? So I'll answer some questions in the chat, but I just wanted to go on that quick rant real quick. Random link chart. Probably not. Let's see. You know, we could bring up, yeah, I'm not going to keep going with this, but you guys get the point. Let's see. I'm trying to go back up to the questions you guys had for me. Bob's portfolio. Bob, like we said, Bob only holds Doge and Bob holds SHIB. Okay? So Bob holds Doge and SHIB. Those are only two coins that he has to hold. He doesn't believe in any other coins. I try to always convince him to get some ETH. He even has met my wife. He knows how awesome she is. She comes over all the time. She sleeps over all the time. Yet he won't buy any ETH. And he'll be fake to her face, and then behind her face he'll be like, why didn't you marry SHIB? Why didn't you marry SHIB? Why did you marry Ethereum? Such a joke. She's hideous. You should have married SHIB. And I'm like, dude, you even know what you're looking at? Don't be like Bob. I'm trying to go back up to the questions here. Chad Rippey said, great content and cocktails. Thank you, Chad. I actually don't drink too often. This is actually the first time I drank. Sometimes I do on Saturdays. I only drink like maybe twice a month. Right? I used to be way worse. So I'm usually pretty good with it. Every now and then I just want to kind of kick it and chill out, you know. Nice. Tesla, rant time, Phantom. I see a lot of people wanting Phantom. Claire said, what the heck is this guy talking about right now? Claire, come on, you know me by now. You've been in here for months. Claire, come on. You're a, at this point, you're a Jordan Knight. Okay, you've been in here forever, Claire. Let's look at Jeez, that sounds very incredible, Drew. I was reading the chat. Drew, that sounds awful, man. All right, look at Phantom real quick. I had someone ask for Phantom. We'll look at it real quick. Dude, all these altcoin charts look the exact same, dude. Actually, Phantom looks a little different. Phantom actually might be playing out that on the daily. You pull back. I mean, if you can hold this daily chart here and you round out, you might have a nice inverse head and shoulders pattern. You look at the daily though. I mean, the daily for Bitcoin is almost the same thing. Same thing as Phantom. You're just pulling back since Bitcoin pulled back. You're trying to bounce off that 20 EMA. You guys know I love the 20 EMA for any time frame. It plays out pretty damn well as far as support. You can see it bounce right here on the daily for Phantom. You can round out now. Could have a little inverse head and shoulders. Upside target, bottom to top, at the breakout point is going to be 36 cents. That's your target there for Phantom. Now, if Bitcoin rejects, if Bitcoin starts going back down again, I could see a retest of... Are you a cartoon or a real boy? Really can't tell? I'm a real boy. I'm not Pinocchio. Come on, you guys know Pinocchio's in the chat here. Where's Pinocchio? Pinocchio! Call me Pinocchio? I don't lie, bro. I only spit facts. I only spit facts. You see that? Do you see this nose? This nose only spits facts. I don't lie. No, but if Phantom does dip to the downside, 20.4 cents for Phantom is a downside target. So watch that if Bitcoin does decide to dip. You call me fake, bro? All I do is spit facts. Oh, man. Pinocchio TA. My nose just went in the drink. It's okay. Don't sneeze. Nose break off. Oh, you're happy to see you. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Bitcoin's still holding this 21-hour EMA. Nice little bounce off that. We'll see if it holds, though, guys. Like I said, I probably expect it to hold, honestly. You now reset your hourly a little bit, so if you want to continue up, you got plenty of room to run. But at the same time, if, you know, everyone's like, I can't listen to this guy with the Pinocchio face on. How am I supposed to believe anything he says? Everything he's saying right now is a lie. No, it's not. Everything I'm saying is not a lie. My nose just keeps getting bigger. But it was our resistance all the way on the way down, right? So I expect it to flip if you want to continue this trend as support. If we don't, we're testing 38,670 at the end of the day. What's up, Adam? So wrong. Will Java lose weight? I don't know. And we hold Dildoge. That's funny. And we hold Dildoge. Should we hear from from my brothers? And my brothers wanting to talk right now. Bob. Check Venus is a big landing project on Binance. We can do Venus. I heard people kept spamming Venus. I think I saw Venus in the chat a million times. This is all I got, bro. Oh, this is Bob's chart. This is Bob. This is what Bob charted the other day. Classic symmetrical triangle pattern and classic troll breakout to the side. This is what Bob did this the other day. Looks like we broke it out to the side. Bob with a classic breakout. Classic breakout for Bob. Finally, a sideways look. Yep, sideways. We chilling. Yeah, I mean, this is all I got on this, man. I don't really have anything else on this besides this item. You have to use the Binance Int chart. Binance Int. I don't know what this is. To be honest with you, man. Should we go say should we go how to say to Bob, guys? Should we say hi to Bob? Jabba? Bring Jabba in? Alright, we'll go say hi to Job. To Jabba. Jabba! Jabba! You good to come on stream, bro? What do you mean you're crying? You're still crying, bro? Wait, I'm putting you on, bro. I'm making all my money back right now. Guys, I did... Jordan gave me a quarter. Jordan gave me a quarter, and I find a nickel on the ground. I did 30 cents, 20x leverage, and I'm up. And I perfectly timed the top because I didn't really time the top, but what I do is I lie on social media to make myself seem like a better trader. So I said my entry on this short was about 40,000. I didn't really time the top though. I'm just gonna tell you guys I did because that's what traders do. I shorted the top and now I'm up about 2%. I'm down 2%. 30 cents with 20x leverage. I'm gonna be able to go to the store and buy that girl a shirt. I'm gonna buy that girl a shirt. This is such a great day. Such a great day. I was so sad earlier, but now I can finally buy Grandma at TJ Maxx a shirt. This is great. This is great. Are you guys as happy as I am? I know my pillow back there is more soggy than a wet cat on a rainy day. Not that cat right there. But man, what a great friggin' day. I'm going to give this back to Jordan because I am too happy to talk right now. All right? Make sure all your traders are out there. The shirt, bro. Look at the shirt. He has a book. Look at the book. Look at the book. Look at how big the shirt is. This shirt gets me every time, dude. Look at how big it is. All right, I'm done. I'm done. We're going back. It's too good. Too good. That's good stuff. Did they lower the shirt onto did they lower the shirt onto the crane? Oh man. I have too much fun with that stuff. I really do. I really do have too much fun with that stuff. There's people probably like join the stream are like, what the heck is going on right now? Is this guy serious? It's not like how Bob would say it. It's like Bob is like at the troll. Thanks, Drew. Appreciate it, man. Alabama John said, Jordan, I appreciate you and all the members here. The past few months have been tough, but this stream and the people here have made it bearable. Thanks, dude. Man. What was I gonna say? Thanks to Alabama John. That's awesome, man. And Drew, thank you too, dude. Thanks for hanging out. What was I gonna say? There's probably people who join the stream. They're like, dude, what the heck is literally going on? There's probably the trolls that come in, like Bob. They're like, is this dude serious? He should be doing technical analysis. He shouldn't be laughing. He shouldn't be laughing. We're supposed to be serious the entire stream. And then there's people that should be like the opposite, that are like, what the heck is wrong with this dude? Is this dude off his rocker? Sometimes I am. Sometimes I am. I'm not gonna lie. Probably like, this guy lost it. This guy lost it, you know? But what I will say is, everyone does the same thing in this, in crypto, right? So I'm gonna be myself and do what I like to do, which is be creative and try to make people laugh. So I mean, it is what it is, man. People ask about STMX and bullish cross. Thoughts? I don't know if anyone's actual Liddell. I don't know if anyone's action about STMX. I haven't seen anyone talk about STMX personally, dude. Too funny. Highlight of my night. I can't wait till 9 o'clock here in lockdown in Sydney. Nice, dude. Nice. What time is it? 10 o'clock? Damn, dude. I feel like I've only been live for like an hour. I gotta get off though. It's about that time for me to get off. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. If we can get up to that 1,000 like mark, we at 992. We only need 8 more. I'm sure we can. I'm sure that we can hit that 1,000 like mark before we get off. That's the goal. Thank you, Yandu. I gotta get off though. This is when my voice starts going. Yes, I lost my voice a little bit this morning. I was like, crap, am I gonna be able to friggin' stream? You guys can see in the beginning of the stream, my voice was like kind of gone. I was like, crap. It came back though. So I'm gonna get off. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I will be going live at probably about 10 a.m. tomorrow. So make sure you guys looking out for that if you see it. If not, it's all right. I'll see you at 7 o'clock as always. I'm always here. And I'll catch you guys later. All right. Make sure you guys don't panic sell your crypto. Make sure you guys stay easy. Have a good night. Enjoy your night. Do something that you enjoy loving to do. Don't look at the charts. Might be a red day tomorrow. At the end of the day, does it really matter? Not friggin' really. All right. Stay easy, you guys. You guys are the absolute best. Thank you, Jimmy. You guys are the absolute best. Not me. All right. Peace out. Love you guys.